Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to another round of Moose Racing League. It's season 10. Oh my gosh, I'm so freaking hyped. I am joining you guys from a hotel room in North Carolina because I'm not missing the draft for nothing. This is going to be an amazing night tonight. We're going to have so much fun. And I'm really, really excited to have you guys. Thank you, everybody, for joining. I hope you guys are as hyped as I am. It's gonna be wild. We're on season 10. I can't believe we're on freaking season 10. This is crazy. And we're gonna be jamming into the double-digit seasons here at Moose Racing League. Of course, we're joined by an amazing panel of phenomenal co-hosts here tonight. And I'm just super stoked for tonight. It's gonna be an absolute blast. Hello, everybody in the chat. Yes, I'm in North Carolina right now, stuck in a hotel room right now, and yeah, I'm going to be trying a disgusting coffee for you guys on stream today. So that is your little treat. I want to say first off, thank you to obviously everybody watching, but a big thank you to D-Master for broadcasting the stream tonight and being our director for the host for the stream tonight. So thank you so much, D-Master. We've got Tolby, of course, as well. We've got Darth Vader and we've got Yellow Snowman in the chat. How are you guys all doing? You guys hyped tonight?
Always. There's no other explanation to how everyone in this chat feels right now.
Yes. Oh yeah, it's phenomenal.
Choke on your aspiration.
Maybe your respiration, Mr. Darth Vader.
Yeah, no, seriously, it's freaking hard to breathe in this thing.
We've got proper Darth Vader roleplay. Well, hey, speaking of which, how about we go ahead and say hi to all of our different guests tonight? Obviously, you guys have all met them before, but let's learn a little bit about Mr. Tolby. So Tolby, of course, he is our tier Who Knows lead commentator for this season. Let's hope he can get in for some season commentary this year. It's his 6th season with Moose. What the heck, Tolby? I did that calcs? That's crazy. It's crazy talk, man. And he drives a Mercedes for work, and he loves it. It's a little fun fact
Absolutely
about
hate it. That's the only thing I don't like about my job is I have to drive a Mercedes.
He loves it. His favorite thing ever. Oh, man. Well, D-Master, of course, our other host here tonight. D-Master, you guys all know and love him. He's our Tier 2 lead commentator and our new media principal as well. This is his 3rd season with Moose Racing League. How the heck? It feels like you've been here since season 2. And then, of course, he's still salty that Edge beat him for that championship. So,
damn right. I can't.
Whether he wants it or not.
I can't get over that.
Exactly. Now, of course, we're joined by another phenomenal guest tonight. It's the one you know and love. It's Darth Vader, Mr. Mock Mage. He's our Tier NA lead commentator. It's his 4th season here at Moose Racing League. And did you know, actually, that he sleeps in that helmet whenever it's thundering out? It's like his, in Ted, they're Thunder Buddies, right?
Thunder Buddies.
This is his Thunder Buddy. The helmet is his Thunder Buddy. Fun fact, guys. Now, of course, I may as well introduce myself. For those of you guys that don't know me, my name is Punju. I'm the media director here, and I'm the new Williams team principal. Oh my gosh, it's season 2, tier 2 drivers champion. Did you guys know that? Of course you did, because none of you ever forget that I actually have skill at this game, right? No?
Sometimes.
Okay, yeah, you'll forget. I get it. Yeah, usually not much skill at all, actually. And this time, I am the most prepared that I've ever been for a draft, as you can tell from my wonderful environment. Extremely well prepared today. And last but not least, our favorite comedy man in the commentary booth. It's Mr. Yellow Snowman. He's our Tier 4 lead commentator. This is season number 7 here at Moose Racing League. And this is my favorite one. Yellow Snowman.
I love that.
Fun fact, he once beat a Ferrari esports driver in Equal Machinery, in case you guys didn't know.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's his, big claim to fame right there.
I'm not the only one. You're not the only one on the road today, Punju. I'm in my brother's apartment, so
that's true.
So this is a very, very terrible setup. I mean, hey, there's nice lights in the background. You guys can look at that too. But very grainy image, but nice to be here again, guys.
Honestly, more important than the lighting is the cat tower in the background. Is there a cat that's going to show up tonight?
He's not. She is not, and she's in a different room with my brother. But yeah,
we need to have
his cat.
Someone's gonna clip it. Someone's gonna clip it and make it into an emote. I don't doubt it.
Yes. Yeah, we need that cat. Well, guys, I'm super stoked to be here tonight. I hope you guys are all extremely excited. I mean, obviously these drafts are always full energy mode. They go freaking crazy. Tonight we'll be going over the no assist draft. We'll reintroduce our team principals, and of course, we'll go into the main tier draft with all 6 tiers drafted tonight. It's going to be pretty crazy. We got a little surprise for you in the middle of the stream as well, which is going to be super fun to show you guys. And yeah, it's going to be a big old party. It looks like Darth Vader has gotten a little bit tired of breathing into nothingness.
Well, I'm tired of suffocating, to be more accurate.
Yes. Mage, I wanted to actually ask you, so you've been on, I think, every single draft since you joined here. What are you most excited to see tonight? Are you excited to see the hilarious banter in the chat where all the different team principals are yelling at each other? Are you more excited to see the shocking, like tier placements and stuff like that? What are you most excited to see tonight?
No, the team principal banter, it's always top tier. It is always top tier. Love to see it. Although, with no personal bias, I'm looking forward to see where I end up now that I'm doing full time this season.
Yeah. Yeah. This will be your first season being drafted while you're running the draft. Also, thank you so much to Chosen Toby. Toby, let's go for $20 super chat. Season 10, let's go.
Over there.
Heck yeah, Toby. Thank you. And Pogs, get your memberships to people. Heck yeah, guys.
Heck
Toby,
yeah.
I can tell you're stoked. You love the draft night, don't you?
I do. I think I've been on the panel every draft. No, because I drafted from my phone season before last. But other than that, I think I've been part of every one of them. And yeah, I love it.
So,
I just love watching Yellow just shit all over people's face. Probably my favorite part.
Now with even less information to go off of, but yes, it will be happening.
I know. Yeah, with Yellow tonight, obviously you being back in the team principalship for this draft, is there anything specific that you're watching out for tonight? Are you, obviously you're going to be giving everybody green flag, yellow flag, or red flag ratings, but what are you most excited for tonight?
Oh, geez. Given that I wasn't even expecting to be a team principal this season, I was literally reached out by Pogs, I want to say, like, the day before New Year's Eve. He's like, hey, I need somebody else you're in. I'm not taking no for an answer. I'm like, all right, fine. Drag me in against my will. Do what you want to do. But yeah, no, the thing I really like to see is you always like to see those obvious whiffs that team principals make. You're like, oh, that's a terrible pick. Those are fun to see, but the last draft, they did pretty good. We'll see if they're doing the same thing this time around, as if I have a leg to stand on there with the missing draft picks. I will be making a few of those myself, so I'll be making bad picks tonight. That's for sure.
Happens to the best of us. Also, I do want to say thank you so much to K-Sizz and Fallen Dan. K-Sizz for 10 gifties and Fallen Dan for a 25-pound donation to the channel. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Yeah, I've noticed in the chat they've been smashing on my Tottenham jersey. They've been talking smack about it the whole time.
I'll back you up.
Me not knowing anything about soccer, I think that Tottenham is just a funny name, and that's all I know about them, basically. Oh my gosh, and Kiss My Axe with $50 super chat. Heck yeah, Kiss My Axe. Kiss My Axe, guys. One of our team principals who's going to be having some fun tonight drafting. Thank you so much, Kiss My Axe, for I think our biggest super chat we ever had. Thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate it. Let's go, man. How about tonight? We're going to be getting into this new this no assist draft first and foremost, but this no assist draft is always our fun what's a good super scuffed part of the stream. Honestly, it's it always is pretty fun to see what people pick for no assist, because obviously there's benefits in the homie pick and there's benefits in the fast guy pick. Snowman, when you run this thing, do you judge people more in the no assist side or in the main tier side?
No assists, we're kind of just bantering the whole time. We just kind of show up and do our thing. That's the whole thing about no assists. Like, we genuinely have 15 guys in a voice call every Sunday racing, and it's the funniest thing ever. So if you want to have lots of memes, no assists is where it's at. But I don't really critique those guys, because the main thing is there to have fun. Like, that trophy barely means anything because Alan Toast walks away with it every season. But yeah, I more so like to scrutinize the main tiers over the NA tiers for sure.
That's fair. Well, you know,
honestly though, I was gonna say that the beginning of last season was actually pretty heated in the beginning. And then things managed to wind. Yeah, it was actually kind of wild. The first few races in NA. Unfortunately, I missed on the latter half because my PC just decided to self-destruct. But
Yep, that was a fun little back half of the season for sure. We RIP to your PC, but obviously it's back and in good health. Speaking of good health, I think our channel's in pretty dang good health, because Giants fan with a $50 super chat. Thank you so much, man. He says McLaren is greater than Haas, spelled H-ass. Let's go.
H-ass.
Accurate.
Well, you know what? You're inheriting a great team, Giants fan, so I wish you the best of luck. You're going to need it. How about we go ahead and jump into this no assists draft? How's that sound, guys? You guys ready to get some drafting going? I think the chat is very ready to get drafting.
I think I think they've been waiting for half an hour.
We're expecting the main tier.
Yeah, they're like, give me drafting right now. Well, hey, so Yellowstone, I'll go ahead and shut up and let you take it away. Go ahead and explain the no assist draft to everybody while I take a sip of this disgusting hotel coffee for the first time.
Yep. So for those that are new around here, so the top 10 guys from last season and from the new batch of recruits that we got this season, I judge them based on where I think they are the quickest in terms of overall pace and racecraft. And those 10 guys are captains. So what they'll be doing first is in reverse order. So the one that I think is the quickest will be doing a constructor pick first, from first to 10. And then after the constructors draft is done, we're going to do a reverse order of that. And then we'll do the drivers. So I'll list off the drivers that are captains just to get us going here. So first off, we have last season's champion, Alan Toast. He'll be picking his teammate last, but he'll pick a constructor first. Then we have Estenbaugh, who is new as a full timer, I believe. MK7 Hitch, also a new guy, very fast. Minico, who did a lot of reserve races last season, now is full time. And then Snakey, who was very fast in Tier 1, is a full-timer here again.
Snakeki.
Drunken Shamrock, one of the more consistent drivers. I never thought I'd say that in my life last season. Ketchin, number 7 in the 7th spot. Very, very consistent as well. Sketchy Bull in 8th. And then I will be in the 9th spot. I'll have the second teammate pick. And Moldy Dragon is the first to pick his teammate when we wrap around. So those are our 10 captains for tonight.
Let's go.
And so we'll do the constructors first, and then when we get to the teammate draft, I'll list off the draft pool and who's available to go. So without further ado, we'll start off. Alan Toast is now on the clock. He is picking for his constructor, and everyone pretty much knows what's going on here. He loves to pick McLaren, and he's probably going to pick it again. He's been teasing it all week, so we'll see what he's doing.
I'd be pretty shocked if he doesn't. It would be way too against the run of play if he doesn't take McLaren. That would be super whack. Also, thank you so much, Sean Tilla, for £5. He says, I can't afford $40. Chazzy bot, lol. Well, you know what, Tilla? We still love you. Thank you so much for your support. Appreciate you. It seems like we've already got a lot of people getting a little bit heated in the chat, too, talking smack at each other. So I'm excited to see how this draft keeps going. Some people have asked about the F2 draft. There won't be an F2 draft tonight, but we will be releasing the F2 grid in the next day or two. I just want to get the last couple things finalized in there. So yeah, there's that one. I'm wondering if Alan Toast already has his pick in.
He has, and I can reveal it is McLaren. So you can put we can put Alan Toast in the McLaren. Everyone in the NA chat is saying shock horror.
Yeah,
we got Minico in there putting a gift saying percents to be shocked.
What a shock! Also, you can just go ahead and just write. You can just write Alan, by the way, D, to make it easier on yourself. Short. Yeah, because it's so long. His dang name. So next up is who again?
Estenbaugh.
Esten.
Mr. Where do you think he's going to go with this car?
See, Mod puts a very good point. We need to see Alan Toast back in the main tiers. That's a good question. Do you think we'll ever see Alan Toast back in the main tiers?
I think maybe season 15.
He got sick of it last time. He went back and started doing NA tiers. Like, that's where it's at.
Yeah. I think we might see him maybe in the new game. You never know. Also, Forehead says he just had a power outage. Perfect time for an MRL draft. Well, Forehead, there's a chance that I also get a power outage at some point tonight. Fun fact, because
the wind's out there
super hard here.
Yeah. The wind's out there.
All right, sorry to interrupt you guys, but the pick is in.
Oh, okay. I know who it is. I know where it's going.
Where is it then? Before I say it,
Alpine.
You're wrong. It's Aston Martin.
Oh,
shocker!
What the heck?
Aston Martin. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Estenbaugh to Aston. Estenbaugh. Can we call him Aston?
I know one thing I really liked about the no assist here was, like he was saying, it's all just fun and games, but like the people, when I would go in and race, I know I was terrible at it because I never practiced breaking points, anything like that. So like I just ran my own race. Like My objective was just to finish. Like, we're just going in there to have fun. I mean, you let the guys up front, of course, you know, you're going to have Yellow and Toast and everybody up there battling each other. But from about 5th place back, you basically just stay out of everyone's way. My objective, I was racing the track. I wasn't racing other people, for sure.
That's a good way to put it. That's
a good point. Well, also, I want to say thanks so much to Chazzy for another super chat. Thank you so much. He says, I don't have a job. By the way, guys, we just ruined Chazzy's dinner. He's not going to be able to eat tonight, so let's go.
Yeah.
Rather moose than eating.
You mean his breakfast? That poor guy's in the UK.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's breakfast, yeah. Who's on the clock right now?
Right now it is MK7 Hitchin. His pick is already in. So any predictions on that one before I reveal it?
I'm going Red
I'm
Bull.
going to say Hitch. You're going to go Red Bull? That's a good pick. I'm going to say Hitch is going to be crazy. Do AlphaTauri.
Okay. The actual one is Mercedes.
Okay.
So often.
So we're both just not right.
Yeah.
Everyone's wrong. You guys are in the complete wrong family.
Yeah, we picked the Red Bull family. He's like, nah, we like the Macca. I didn't know that. He like Mercedes.
Yeah.
Good to know. So fourth up would then be who?
Minico, and he's already got his pick in, so I might as well just start rapid firing these wasting.
It's going to be Red Bull.
Yeah.
It has to be. Yeah, it is. It's because he's a TP, right? So he's already TPing, right? So it makes sense to just keep it the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was quick. He wasted no time on that one.
I definitely didn't know he was already going to pick Mercedes, Red Bull, Ferrari in advance or anything. So.
Yeah, no way. No way. So next up after Minico would be
Snaky. I'm
Snacky.
wondering where he's going to go with it because there's a certain constructor that I want that has not been taken. We'll see what ends
I
up
wonder
doing.
which one that is.
It's not the one he's wearing a hat for or anything.
Definitely
I'd take it just so Yellow wouldn't
Wouldn't
get
be
it. Kind of like
that
I picked Sacco that one season just so he wouldn't get Sacco. Like
Yeah.
I would pick Ferrari just to make sure he didn't get it.
That's exactly
Well,
the point.
Dolby, you got your wish because that's what he has done. Snaky has taken Ferrari from me. I don't think he's done it out of spite because he likes Ferrari, but he definitely did pick Ferrari just now.
It's out of
It's spite. I just want you to know before going into the season, so you have an enemy. It is spite.
Yeah.
I asked him about it earlier. He said, "I really want to spite this guy." That's just his. That's his words, man. Not mine. That's him. That's all him. You know.
He's not here to win. He's just here to make sure you lose.
Yeah, he's here to here to make enemies. Is his goal this year.
So now it's Shamrock's turn.
No.
He finished, I believe, 3rd in the standings last season. So he has the 6th slot here.
Okay.
He's already put his pick in. So
And
predictions.
It's
Alfa
Haas.
Romeo.
Romero, yeah.
I was gonna say
I'm gonna go Haas.
We got Punju screaming Haas with conviction. And that conviction is 100% correct. It is Haas. He has picked Haas. He was
You know
Haas
how I
last
knew
season.
that? You know how I knew that?
How do you know that?
It's because he is he's a warm-blooded American. You know.
Who chose
And,
that again? I'm kind of stupid.
Shamrock.
I mean,
Shamrock, yeah.
Yeah.
Haas is my favorite American, German, Danish, Italian, Russian team, for sure.
For sure.
All right, well. So now we're at
You can
Ketchin.
I was gonna say technically with the new TP you can potentially add Japanese to it as well. So
Yeah. At this point, we just have the whole World War II roster right there. Then,
Yeah.
that's a good one. Okay, so now we're on Ketchin. I'm gonna say Ketchin's gonna pick a whack one. He's gonna go with Alfa Romeo.
I was
That's
gonna
my
say
guess.
Alpine.
Maybe you want to throw a shout in there?
I was gonna
You
just
told me
say
what you think the
Alpine
Alpines?
for no reason.
Okay,
Alpine.
Alpines.
All right, cool. So yeah, Ketchin. D-Master is right. Alpine is the choice from Ketchin.
Okay.
Whack!
He stole my car,
Wow.
the one I was last season.
I see
So
Jim just
now-
raged in the chat. He says there's nothing whack about Alpha. You should be saying that, Jim.
Yep.
Mr.
So now it's
Alpha
Sketchy
3
Bull's
seasons.
turn,
Okay.
who
I know
on his
who he's
day
thinking.
has the pace to do it, but he likes to crash a lot. So we'll see how it ends up going this season.
I know exactly who he's picking. Sketchy's gonna go Williams for sure.
I was gonna
Williams for sure.
say Alpha.
yeah,
Okay.
I agree.
100%.
Wait,
Yeah,
Sketchy.
no doubt.
Sketchy. He might go
D-Master said
AlphaTauri, actually.
Which Alpha?
Romeo.
Sketchy could go AlphaTauri.
Okay.
I know exactly why he would too.
Because he was there last season.
Sketchy has put
Well,
his pick
no,
in.
he's a Danny Rick fan, so he's gonna go for AlphaTauri.
Okay.
Oh, he says
But-
he's going
but
back
he
to where he
is-
started his career.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He has
Where
actually
is it?
gone with Alfa Romeo. So
Let's
uh,
go!
yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm
Sketchy
good
boy.
at
I mean, I
it.
guess he went for he's a Ferrari fan, so he went with the Ferrari PU, I believe. That might have been where he went there.
That's fair.
Rich Sebi in the
so,
chat
yeah.
just says it is
Name.
Racing
Now
Bulls
it's-
and Steak
So
F1
now it's my
not Alfa
turn.
Romeo.
Oh, geez. What are these two choices? My goodness.
You
I
got
mean,
great choices,
some
Yellow. What are you talking about?
options here. I
The
can
better question is,
either...
who are you forcing your compatriot into is the better question. Because,
Yeah.
yes, you get one, but you're forcing them to the other one.
Fun fact about Moldy Dragon. He couldn't make it tonight, so he has sent me his pick, so I know what his preferred car is. It's been taken. It was a while back, but his least preferred car
is the Williams, probably. Yeah.
Okay.
And I want to go back to my rookie roots and take AlphaTauri. So I'm going to do that, just to piss him off, too.
Yes!
So I'm going to go AlphaTauri for myself. And Moldy Dragon will be in the Williams. So that's the end of our first round.
The thing with the Williams is people either love or hate the screen not being on the wheel. That's the deciding factor for everybody.
Yeah, it just really sucks if you like to look at the wheel. Like I found it to be a pain in the butt when I was doing an assist on that because I can barely see what gear I'm in the revs. So I can see his point of why you wanted the Williams to be last, but it's got its appeal.
Yeah,
This is where. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I actually like the screen just sitting there as it's just static and just remaining as is. I'm not having to like kind of look at it at an angle whenever I'm turning or anything. That's just me personally.
I've become a fan of it because of the fact that I put one on my actual rig, like putting a tablet there. It's like I actually love it now. I never have to, do that stuff. It's so much better. So much better. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, now we're on Moldy's first driver pick, are we not?
Yeah, this is probably a good time to introduce the drivers that were available for drafting today in the pool.
Yeah.
These are the slower drivers, but still very much respected the same as everybody in the tier for sure. So our pool list, we have returning from last season, Benzo Slice, the choice. MRK, everyone's favorite tier 6 commentator. Border X-Man used to be Burn Victim, but I like that name better. He went with Border Man. I love Burn Victim a lot more. That was funny. Midnight Killer, he's back again.
Hey.
Gary 5000.
Okay.
Shamrock's buddy. Will he get the right to draft him this time? We'll find out.
You might.
Cape the Possum, another
Dope.
OG.
Yep.
Norm Bash 2 from season
Heck yeah.
5. He's back again every season since season 5. He's been there. A new guy, Mr. Old School 75. Who I'm a little unsure about it. I'm not sure about his pace. He claims to be quick, but we're gonna find out. Gwenfro is back again, and the final driver. A lot of people are gonna like this one. He is in the Hall of Fame actually. MB Jacobson. He is to be a NA tier driver. He said he finally convinced his wife to let him do it on Sunday nights. He's like,
Let's go.
I finally got her to say yes and came in. So he's in. He's here again.
Heck
And without further ado, let's get this thing started. Moldy has already sent me his preferred pick, so I've known the first teammate pick for a while. Any predictions on who you think Moldy will pick?
If it's not Kamau, I riot.
Same.
That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
most likely.
Yeah.
MRK.
Okay, well, Punju, get ready to get your pitchfork out because it's not Camus. It is actually Midnight Killer.
Okay.
I believe they were teammates before. That's why.
That's a good pick, though. That's a good pick.
It's a buddy pick.
That's a good pick.
So and now that leaves me on the clock next.
He's going MB Jacobson. Bet money.
I have no clue what I want to do with this one. I've been torn the last few days. So I've known the pick for a while, so I've been thinking, do I want to go run it back with Gwenfro again because he was somewhat quick? Do I want to give MB Jacobson a chance to be my teammate? That's very interesting too. It's been one of them two. Oh, jeez.
You know what you need to do. You know what you need to do.
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead and select Gwenfro.
Oh!
I should have done Jacobson, but Gwenfro looked really good last season, so I can't turn it down.
I think it's gonna be one of the old school guys that take MB Jacobson, like one of the people that have been around in the league for a while.
Yeah, Alan is just praying that it sticks around till he gets a shot, and Toast will grab him. Well, maybe not.
Yep, that means Sketchy Bull is now on the clock.
Okay,
for his pick.
Sketchy Bull. I think Sketchy Bull will take. I bet you Sketchy will actually take the Mr. Old School. I think he's gonna go with a gamble pick.
Alan was actually saying he wanted it in chat.
I know. I think Sketchy Bull will have seen that chat and he'll be like, "Why does he want it? Alan won the championship. He knows something I don't. He's gonna take it."
I don't think he's smart enough for that one.
Who's your prediction? I heard Mr. Old School actually.
Yeah.
He has not taken Mr. Old School.
Mm.
He has put a little sentence for me to read. He says, "My old teammate MB Jacobson, going way back to where he helped me in my career. Old partnership reunited."
Aww.
That's his pick. And I'm sure Jacobson will like that too, because he's in a Ferrari power.
That was a surprisingly wholesome decision to pick. He does not.
In a way, it's worked out for everybody.
Yeah.
Because
I love how Sketchy is like, he's like kind of, reserved and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, he's actually just like the biggest sap and such a sweet guy. That's so nice. Heck yeah. That's a good one. Okay, so then after that, is it going to is it Hitch or Ketchin?
It's Ketchin. And he wasted no time. As soon as I said you're up, he just blasted that pick right in chat.
He's ready.
So any indication as to who you think he's picking from that knowledge?
MRK.
No, actually I don't.
I think he might pick MRK here.
No, he's actually gone ahead and picked Mr. Old School, so he's now off the board. Yeah. He's
So that
Mr. Old School to be his teammate.
And it was quick too. So I mean, he is definitely one that I'm gonna be watching. It sounds like he's gonna be quick.
He could
he's
definitely
only
be
one
good.
I'm going to be watching.
I just didn't want to take that big of a risk early on. I just had an early pick. I didn't want to pick on having be a flop, and that has opened the door perfectly for Drunken Shamrock to make his selection. I'm just gonna tell you guys, it's Gary.
There it is. Yeah.
He loves that guy to death. He is his best friend.
Oh yeah. That was a no doubt absolutely gonna happen pick right there. Also, I really appreciate the fact, D, that you gave Ketchin his teammate as Mr. Old. I like that. That's funny. That's pretty funny. I didn't know that he drafted Pogs. Ha ha ha.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Pogs is not gonna like you after this.
It's all right. He's used to it. He's used to it from us young sprites. Okay, wait. So next one is Minico.
And he has some good choices.
Nico's going to MRK. If he doesn't go MRK,
he's going MRK. Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody else have predictions?
Who are some of his other options?
So left still, we have. Let's see here. We still have Cape the Possum.
Okay.
Norm Bash.
Okay.
MRK and Benzo Slice. Those are his 4 options.
I think
Norm Bash.
I was gonna say Norm Bash as well, but since Punju said it, I'll go with. I'll stick with Norm Bash.
Yeah.
Sticking with Norm Bash.
Yeah. Norm Bash.
You're all wrong. It's Benzo Slice.
Benzo.
That's the other person I was thinking about.
That's an amazing pick.
And that makes sense. Benzo makes another round at Red Bull. He loves it there.
Yeah.
And Benzo has gone he's made steps up every season in no assists also. He's gotten a lot better at it than when he first started.
Oh shoot! It was I ruined it again, guys. I ruined it again.
What did
I skipped Sneaky.
Oh my god!
I'm so bad.
Take it off the board.
Take it off the board. Take it off the board.
You didn't see anything.
Benzo. Yeah.
Sneaky's gonna steal it just like he did Ferrari.
I ruined it again.
Yeah, the last 2 minutes, just skip that part of the stream, y'all.
Yeah,
Let's just pretend that never happened.
Yeah.
Just cut it in post.
Yeah, we'll cut it.
Sorry about that.
Sorry, Sneaky.
Look, jet lag. I'm gonna blame that one on jet lag, guys.
Sneaky's gonna go Benzo.
I feel like it wouldn't be a proper draft without a little bit of a so we got to do it
every season.
We got to do it every season. Absolutely. Okay, so if we're back to Snaky, then I really have no idea who he's gonna go with. Honestly, I mean, he might take Benzo now and just steal it, but I really have no idea. Honestly,
he did not. So it didn't ruin it, thankfully.
Okay, so can I just put Benzo back in? I'll put it that. Since we already know he's putting Benzo.
He drafted a guy that's not on the. Oh, he's on the list. Never mind. Excuse me. He's on the list. He has taken Border X-Man. I forgot about it.
Border.
I'm doing terrible, guys.
Okay.
So Minico keeps Benzo. So nothing was ruined, thankfully.
Minico keeps Benzo and Border. All right. This will be a good one for here. Sandman says, "Yeah, I saw that one coming." So what do we not know about Border? What's he got?
Well,
So Border actually was here last season.
yeah,
He's not bad.
I was gonna say,
but I think he
here.
races in the main tiers with no assist too. So he's okay for no assist tier, but I think main tier, wherever he ends up being, he'll be a little in the mid pack as well there too. But yeah, he's got decent no assist pace. He usually finishes about 8th or 9th, so
Yeah,
not too
he's
bad.
a solid midfielder for sure.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. We can see. By the way, we got somebody in the chat, Beatnik. Hey, by the way, welcome in, Beatnik. Welcome to your first season of Moose Racing League. He says he forgot to sign up for no assist. No worries. There's always reserve spots. Almost every single week there's a spot for you. So make sure you check in for the reserves and send a message to Yellow Snowman to sign up for reserves, or actually just sign up properly through the links. Sorry, Snowman. I'm just flooding your inbox right there. But yeah,
You're fine.
do that. Okay, so since we got through Minico, now we're on to Hitch, right?
Yes, and I'm correct about this time. I double checked my list.
Okay.
He is up.
Triple check it.
I'm
I'm
gonna remind
guessing.
him what picks he has available.
Forehead says, "Are you correct?"
I actually am.
To
yeah.
doubt.
Yeah,
We shall
correct.
find
This time I'm
out.
correct.
By the way, for all the new people here in Moose Racing League, I'm seeing so many of you guys here in the chat. Welcome to the league. We're really stoked to have you guys. This is I'm really excited to have you guys get drafted for the first time. It's always a blast. So you guys are super stoked. I'm thinking Hitch. I think Hitch is gonna go with Kamau.
I don't think so. I don't think Hitch would. I think that would be an Alan thing to do.
I
But Alan's
agree.
gonna be last.
I fully agree with
But
that.
Alan gets scraps though. He gets whoever's left.
Yeah, it's true.
Not calling
Yeah,
him
Alan doesn't
scraps.
have
I'm
a
just saying
choice.
he gets whoever left. I'm not calling anybody
You're the
scraps.
last person left.
I have to be careful with what I'm saying here.
Yeah, Alan
last
gets
season,
sadly
last
leftovers.
season's draft picks, all the picks were at a premium, because the points would be at a premium,
Mm-hmm.
because you had a very top heavy 10, and then the next 10 were just kind of hoping to get someone to fall out and get some points. But I think it's not as top heavy this season, believe it or not. After Toast, obviously, Toast is still
Cooked.
number one. But
Yeah,
he's
that's
still
so unfair.
he's still correct.
Yeah,
but
we
after
didn't nerf
him, it's
him.
a pretty balanced group, I'd say.
Nerf the toast. Absolutely nerf the toast. Also, yeah, by the way, Mod puts a really good point. Hit the like and smash the subscribe button, by the way, guys. Like the shoot out of this freaking video. Come on.
And share it. if
Do
you
we
want.
see a pick from Hitch yet?
Not yet. I'm gonna ping him one more time. Give him 30 seconds. Or else he's gonna be skipped.
So
He'll get the scraps if he doesn't pick.
who
Yeah.
else is left now? It's gonna be MK,
So yeah,
MRK.
MRK, Normbash, and Cape the Possum. Those are the 3 choices.
I think he's gonna choose Caped, or Normbash, or Normbash. I don't think he'll choose MRK.
Interesting prediction. I'm going to say, I don't know. I have strong feelings that he would, if he ends up, not sleeping through this pick. I have strong feelings he'll actually end up going with MRK. I'm kind of switching my mind. I thought it was gonna be Normbash, but he's gonna go MRK.
That's what I did with Normbash earlier, but then I second guessed it with Normbash and Benzo. I mean, and I second guessed Normbash.
Well, do we see anything from
Still
From
has
him?
not put it in, so I will be skipping him. He has been skipped. Esteban is now up. He has
Giants
not put
fan said
anything.
he
We
was
can't waste
asleep.
that much time, guys. And he was ready
Bro.
for it. He had it cooked and ready in the chamber. He has picked his person. Who's it gonna be,
Oh.
guys?
Normbash.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unanimous Normbash? It is not unanimous Normbash. It is MRK. He is on Esteban's team.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why it took
So now-
this long, but it's not a bad pick at all. It's a great
Yeah.
pick.
MRK honestly, I think improved massively in the past 2 seasons of.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
NA.
surprised he lasted that long.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. He's gonna be scary out there.
And he's one of the steady Eddies for sure.
Say steady Yetis.
Eddie's.
Eddie.
he did actually say
Yeah.
that. Yes.
I said steady.
Steady.
Eddies.
Steady Eddie. Wow, I haven't heard this one. That's a new one for me.
You've never
I'm
heard
with
that
you.
term? Wow.
I'm with
okay.
you.
Well, interesting.
So yeah,
I've
that
heard
must
it.
be
You
one
learn
of the young
something new every day,
kids'
guys.
What?
Steady Eddie.
Steady Eddie is what
Anytime
you
I-
would call someone who's a little on the older side, not a younger side.
Yeah. Anytime I hear the word Eddie, I immediately think of Cyberpunk, and then I get depressed.
I mean, I think of Ed and Eddie. I don't know if y'all know what
MRK
Ed
is a bit of
and
an
Eddie
older
is.
guy. He's got kids, so
Yeah.
I guess it still
Fair.
counts in that
That's
context.
fair. Yeah.
Also, Bouncy's putting out a good point. He says that we need to respell Astonba to Astonba, Astonba.
I'm okay with
I
that.
think, yeah, I think we're gonna do it. In fact, it's really funny because Estonba wants to go back to Estonba on that list, but he doesn't have any choice in this matter.
No,
so
not
too
at all.
bad, Estonba. It's Astonba from now on. Yep, that's
Yeah,
your
and
new name.
because Hitch was skipped, that allows Alan to actually make his pick.
So what's Alan what's Alan doing? It's the question.
He's asking me what the options are. Poor guy wasn't paying attention to the stream. Let me tell him real quick.
We literally said it like 5 times. He needs to.
Norm Bash and Cape to Possum. Poor guy is not watching the stream.
Norm
What are you
Poss
doing,
and
Toad?
Cape to Basham.
Cape to Basham is funny.
There it is. There it is. That's the one. Dude, okay, I will say, guys, and none of you guys are asking. This coffee's actually not that bad. Like, this non-dairy powder creamer is surprisingly not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Fun fact, y'all, I put powder creamer in this coffee today, which was it was a gamble, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad.
I saw your initial reaction, and it was just kind of like that reaction of like Shaq having that one hot wing, that one meme. Literally, that was just you when you had it. It's like, wow,
Yeah,
better than expected.
it's not bad. Not bad. Yeah.
20 ways the pick is in.
As I asked. Chair. Okay. Who's it gonna be?
The pick is Norm Bash, which means that
Hey, let's go.
what person that was skipped, Hitch, will have Cape the Possum
Yep.
on his team.
All
And I
right.
actually think Cape likes that because I think he likes Mercedes too. So
Oh,
I don't
perfect.
think you care.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, that's gonna conclude the NA draft. I guess I'll just read out the names while we're here, real quick.
Yeah.
So a 14 Red Bull, we have Minico and Benzo. That's one of the more intriguing teams I'm going to look for the entire season.
Yeah.
Estonba and MRK. They wrote Astonba. I didn't even notice. That's a good one, sir. They're in the Aston. The McLaren boys are back. Alan and Normbash will join them this time.
Mhm.
Myself and Gwenfro are running it back, but with the Alpha Tauri car instead of the Alpine car. And in the Ferrari, because Snakey stole it from me, that bastard. He is
Snake.
with Border X-Man in the Ferrari. And then on the other side of the spectrum, we have Mercedes, MK7 Hitch with his defaulted teammate Cape the Possum. I'm sure he'll still like him anyways. And then we have in the Alpine car, Ketchen and Mr. Old School, new guy joining him, and
Fun.
Alfa Romeo, Sketchy, and another new guy, MV Jacobson. Really excited to see what he can do for the season.
think he's
Shamrock and
gonna be-
Gary in the Haas,
Yeah.
and the Williams will be moldy
I
at
think-
midnight to round us off.
I think I'm the most excited to watch that Alfa Romeo team, honestly. I want to see what MB Jacobson's going to be like in that team. I think it's going to be super fun.
Yeah, he's
That'd
just
be
such
cool.
a wholesome dude, man.
Yeah, that'll be a fun one for sure. Yeah, what are your guys? I say, D, when you're looking at this grid, who are you thinking has the best chance for the combined constructors?
Combined constructors, Alan is probably going to do it himself, but regardless of how that's going to go, I think Minico and Benzo have a very good chance at battling Alan Toast. Even if Normbash doesn't get any points, Normbash will definitely be contributing to that total and kind of sealing that McLaren combined. But we're just gonna have to see who puts up a fight and who takes points away.
We shall see, that's for sure. Okay, I like your predictions. Now, Mage, obviously you being the our main broadcaster for this phenomenal event every single week, who are you the most excited to see out of these teams?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm actually kind of looking forward to the Ferrari lineup. I mean, I think this is a team that could really hit hard. Sneaky, I mean, last season, at least in the beginning, was putting up the fight with all of the front runners, and he's extremely aggressive on the track. So
Something
maybe able to use
to
that
note
aggressiveness
as
too.
well, with the new regulation changes at the no assist tier, we have sim damage the rate will be standard damage now. So Snakey could be a little more aggressive without having to worry about breaking his wing everywhere. So it is sim standard as opposed to sim. So
Yeah,
he'll probably see a lot more dives. I did tell him not to do anything stupid, but we'll see how the tier does
You can't.
this season.
Can't expect
Yeah.
that.
I would say Giants fan would be less concerned about breaking his front wing, but fortunately he's chosen to reserve this season.
Right.
Yeah, we'll drag
Yeah.
him in enough to slander him. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there
He'll
you
get enough
go.
reserve
Good.
races
There we
in.
go. That's what
Looking
I'm
forward
talking
to it.
about. required contractually.
Who got the most
Heck yeah,
guesses?
it's
I
gonna be
think
fun,
it
man.
would have been me getting the most guesses. I think I got 3 out of the 10 guesses correct.
Whack.
That's
Need to
stupid.
chill.
That sounds right.
I think
I
you
wasn't
were
keeping
just
score, but that
sitting in-
sounds right.
I think you were just sitting in the NA chat actually watching it, and I smell collusion over here. Smell collusion. Yeah, I smell full collusion for sure.
Not even in the chat.
Dean, Dolby, when you're looking at these grids, obviously you'll be a little bit more like a spectator this season. Which one are you thinking is going to be the big wrecking ball of a team? They're going to cause all the carnage.
Wrecking ball of the team.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say Shamrock and Gary. Midnight normally stays pretty clean. I'm looking at the right hand side because the left hand side, those guys are usually all pretty clean,
Yeah.
pretty quick. The guys on the right hand side are usually the ones that seem like they cause more trouble in the main tiers. I'm probably gonna go Shamrock and Gary. Probably have more damage, more DNS than anybody else.
It makes sense that you were having trouble finding a team to pick because we're usually pretty damn clean over there anyway. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
it
what I'm
makes sense.
saying. Like everyone mostly
Yeah.
stays out of everyone's way for the most part.
And that's what makes it beautiful. Great.
I'm usually just kind of judging off of like what happens in the main tiers.
Mm-hmm. It'll be interesting to see. Well, that's our no assist draft wrapped up. I think this is going to be a really fun no assists tier this season. Remember, guys, if you guys want to catch this crazy action, we've obviously got Mock Mage and our good friend Pat the Rock giving us the best comms of the entire night, every single night, right after tier 1 finishes. They start every single night. If I recall correctly, it's still the same time, 7:30 Eastern time. Math is hard for me, so
I want to say 7:30 or 8.
yeah, between the two, depending on how tier 1 goes. So definitely go make sure you go give them some love. The stream is always epic, so give them tons of love this season, guys. It's phenomenal. Now we're gonna go get into our main tier draft, but before we do, I think it's important, or I think it'd be appropriate to show you guys a little something we're working on, which is a nice little introduction to this season's team principles. You'll be seeing a full video coming out in the next 24 to 48 hours introducing all of our season 10 team principles. But before that, we've got a little bit of a teaser to show you. So let's go ahead and show them what we got.
My name is Giants Fan. I am the team principal of the MRL McLaren F1 team.
It's Eli. I go by Punju. Got a couple questions here for you guys, so let's get straight into this, shall we?
My wife, though, is super cool. Put it in her vows that I get to use Sundays for the rest of eternity for MRL.
Oh, geez. Successful is a strong word. I don't know if you really plan on being successful, to be honest.
And this will bite me later. I know that. So, thank you.
Now, I was not a big fan of this question because that's a lot of words, and I'm not the brightest person.
I forgot what the question was. My biggest rival was Giants. No words needed there.
I don't know. I'm just going to leave it as I'm here to win this thing.
Well, there's only 2 reasons, and I'm not going to explain them. I'm just going to show them to you, and then we'll go on to the next question.
My favorite memory was when Zohan took me out when I was leading the championship in Tier 4.
That was probably the most fun I've had as a driver. Like, that moment was just simply amazing.
To the other team principals, watch out. Rookie is coming. Pause.
Well, that was the teaser.
I gotta say something. Who's the kid in the truck with the Carhartt beanie on? Who was that? I couldn't hear the volume, so.
Carhartt, that's Giants fan.
Was it?
Yeah.
He didn't look old enough to be behind the steering wheel of a car.
Yeah, no.
He looked like he was like 14.
Oh, that is the best comment I've heard. That is
Believe
so
it or
good.
not, he's my age, bro.
Jesus.
Oh man, that is too good. The rivalry will stay forever. As you guys know, I'm really bad at saying the word rivalry. I'm so bad at words. Rivalry. Yeah, I mean, I think this season, the team principals all have extra fun character, and I'm really excited to get to go to battle with all these guys. This is going to be super, super, super fun. Of course, the one who is laying on his bed, taking everything as seriously as he possibly could. That's Calm, in case you guys couldn't figure that one out. This video will be coming out in the next couple, like I said, 24 to 48 hours. Keep an eye out on it for our YouTube channel. It's a really great way to get to know the team principals and see who just drafted you, because there's only so much we can communicate through text and through our Discord chats. So it's really cool that we get to kind of see more of the personality of our team principals this season. Speaking of our team principals, though, these team principals, these 10, are about to go to battle to try to select their best teams possible for season 10. This draft is always, very contentious, very hot and heated, and it's always super, super fun. I'm really excited to see what these teams end up like across the grid. Now, we do have a new function, of course, this season. We had our Finders Keepers policy. A lot of people call it the franchise tag. I like Finders Keepers, where 4 of our team principals have forfeited their first round draft pick in lieu of getting a guaranteed team member to return to their team from whoever they raced with last season. They can transfer over from team to team. So, like a good example, Giants fan, let's say he decides to keep somebody. He wouldn't be keeping somebody from Williams. He'd be keeping somebody from or he would be keeping somebody from last season's Williams, even though this season he's now in the McLaren. If that makes sense. So whatever team he was a team principal for last season, he can keep somebody from. It'd be a shocker if he kept one, though. I'd be very shocked to find out who he would keep.
So
no way would we ever.
That's what I'm saying. It's a shocker.
Yeah,
who
it's
that
crazy.
could be.
No
That's
way.
crazy. Speaking of which, he did take a franchise pick or Finders Keepers pick. So let's get shocked, everybody. Now, of course, that ended up getting them, into the first 4 draft picks guaranteed. So that way the rookies wouldn't be left with a bad snake coming back around. The draft, the way this is going to work, first 4, the first 10 go all the way through like this, 1 through 10 draft picks. Then it's going to go backwards, 10 through 1, and then 1 through 10, and then 10 through 1. It's going to be a snake draft. So people on the 10th draft round pick and the first draft round pick will get double picks whenever it gets back to them. So nice little strategy advantage for all these guys as well. Well, I think we've waffled about into this draft long enough. How about we go ahead and show our draft screen? How's that sound?
How about
Let's go.
we do that?
Let's go jump into this thing. And I know we've got our good friend Mod in the background helping us out with our draft as well. We love Mod. He's our bestest helper with these things. He's the reason why this thing actually goes so well. So thank you so much, Mod, for helping us tonight. We really, really appreciate you.
We're here.
Yeah, we're
Hall
here.
Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Hall of Famer. Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody in the chat, go give Mod all the love. Use your Mod as typing emotes. Go absolutely crazy because Mod is our most recent Hall of Fame inductee, and he deserves all the love in the world. Type him up in the chat, everybody. Well, we're gonna be getting into this thing, and of course, you mentioned I mentioned the franchise Finders Keepers tags. We've got the Red Bull of Minico, who was locked into the first round draft pick. The McLaren of Giants fan got 2nd. Kiss My Axe got 3rd. Com got 4th, and then from then on, it's all the ones that came out with Lakota in 5th, Pogs in 6th, myself in 7th, Yellowstone in 8th, the Mod in 9th, and Jim in 10th. And you guys can already see all these team principals tiers. Now, for Mock Mage, do you see something interesting about this season and the tiers that all the team principals are in that is different than any other season we've ever had here in Moose Racing League?
Oh, we got at least one team principal in every single tier.
Yes, we do. That has never been done before, which I think is going to be super, super cool to see how that spread out skill is going to make a difference, at the top end with the leadership effectively within the tier of driving. So it's going to be super, super fun. I'm stoked for it. The first draft pick of the night is not going to go to a Giants fan, of course. It's obviously going to go to Lakota with the technical first round draft pick. However, if I recall correctly, Mod, we wanted to share who the reserves are first, right?
Yeah, we were going to switch it up this time.
So we're going to go ahead and just read off the reserves to you guys. Mod, do you want to go ahead and read us off the tier 6 reserves for this season?
Sure. So we got 4 tier 6 reserves. They are Hazy Nitro, Corny, Enrapture, and Rice God.
Let's go. And what about we got for tier 5?
Tier 5, we have 8 or 7 reserves. They are Rage Quit, Pat the Rock, Cape the Possum, Chosen Tolby, Angry Shadow, I'm a Fanatic, and MG Dan.
Whoa, okay. That'll be a good reserve squad right there. A lot of people to pick from tier 5. That'll be nice. What about for tier 4? Also, real fast, I want to say, Mage, you notice that your best friend is reserving this season. Are you heartbroken?
I'm honestly unsurprised. I'm not really heartbroken about it. I know he doesn't want to do full time.
That's fair. Yes.
I actually just sent him a message telling him that he was in tier 5, and his response was something that is not safe for YouTube.
Perfect. I'm glad he was happy about that. Also, thank you so much, Toby, for another super chat. The season next is underway. Let's go. What about for tier 4? Who we got for our reserves tonight?
We got 2 reserves in tier 4. They're Testarossa and Jay Lowry.
A thin one. Okay, so a lot of these tier 5 reserves might be being asked to reserve a tier 4 race at some point. You never know. Something to note. And definitely a lot of the tier 5 drivers will be asked to reserve up into tier 4. So be watching for tier 5 drivers reserving in tier 4 this season. What about tier 3? Who we got for our reserves?
We got 7 reserves this season. As of now, they're Twan, Kapachi, Iron Boogs, Georgester, Chili Willy, C. Dupus, and Semtex.
Okay. So some of our very regular guys like Chili, Semtex, Boogs, all taking a backseat to go reserve this season. That'll be interesting. Do you think they're going to get called up a lot, or do you think our tier 3 tier is going to be pretty on the ball and not missing many races? That's the question. I don't know. Tier 2, who we've got for our reserves?
We got 5 reserves. They're BTA Andy, Mr. Heat Gang, Speedy Goose, Merc, and Buzz God.
So Speedy Goose taking a reserve role as well. Coming off of team principalship, he said, hey, I want to take a little bit of a break. Totally fair. I'm sure he will be called upon plenty whenever the opportunity arises, because we all know him to be consistent when he gets in the car. So I'm sure he'll be asked to go and step up with the Shield of Honor. But our tier 1 reserves, how many do we have and who are they?
We have 3 tier 1 reserves. They're Magical Forehead, Ryan Newton, and Drew Lee 24.
Ooh, Drew Lestard, he's back. Hey, now obviously tier 1 usually has the least amount of reserves. Snowman, how many reserves do you think even raced last season in tier 1?
Not a ton, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah. It's
Every week it was like 19 out of 20, 20 out of 20 racing. And I was pissed. I was just waiting for someone to reserve so someone fast wouldn't be on the damn grid. There's me qualifying 16th, 17th, crying my eyes out at the back. But that never happened, obviously, because I can't have nice things. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're
Which,
right.
by the way,
100% you're right.
I think it's a good point a good time for us to now mention that you have moved yourself down to tier 2. You're one of our movements in the team principals. For those guys that are looking for a little bit of a legend as to how these things work, you'll see some symbols next to some names. Obviously, if they're highlighted, they're team principal. If they're going to have a star next to their name once they start getting drafted, they're a new driver. They have an up arrow. They've been moved up a tier from last season. If they have a down arrow, they've been moved down a tier from last season. So someone with the down arrow next to it's like a V. And then, of course, Com being moved up from winning his championship. That's annoying that he won a championship. So how about Mod, when it comes to this draft, are we thinking about showing our franchise picks first? I think it's smart for us to show our franchise picks. Finders keepers.
Yeah, let's see who they cup.
Let's do it. So let's go ahead and show Minico. Go ahead and put it in right now.
Not a surprise, I don't think, to almost anyone.
No. Not even slightly, dude. Absolutely. Boss Cookie has been selected as our very first Finders Keepers pick. GG's Boss Cookie. I'm so mad you took him. Dang, dude. Cookie is a cooking man. He's crazy. So that is big shockers, guys. Everybody's so shocked in the chat. So shocked. Now, speaking of shocking, we're on to Giants fan, who has made a shocking franchise pick. Mod, how about we show it? Let's go ahead and show this franchise pick for a Giants fan.
Show it.
Shocker. Absolute shocker.
Absolute.
Yeah, there's no way we could have guessed this one, guys.
No way.
No way we could have guessed this one, but it's...
man, Tilla's going to be devastated.
It's double A's. There it is. Yep. Tilla.
I could not have seen that coming.
Yeah, nobody could have ever seen that one coming. Double A's, our second franchise pick. Wow, what a surprise.
Chat
wow.
over here. It's just, wow, so surprising.
Oh my gosh. Of course it is.
So unpredictable.
I know, of course it is. Well, you know what? Welcome to the McLaren team, Double A's. Keep that seat warm. It's a quick car. Now we're going to jump over to the Haas team of Kiss My Axe. This one, I think, was a very good pick, but I was actually kind of surprised that he decided to franchise pick to a certain extent. It's a good pick, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I was a little bit surprised he decided to franchise pick. Bod, you ready to show it up for Kiss My Axe?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and show it. franchise pick for Kiss My Axe is in.
It's a good
and
pick.
We've got. It's a good pick.
It's a good pick. You can't.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I mean, I think it was smarter to do that than let him get drafted by somebody else.
Yeah. It's a bit of a gamble to let him go. Not grab. Right. So, there's his pick. In Esteban has been secured for the Haas team. Esteban, previously a Red Bull driver, now he's an Aston driver in the No-Assist tier, and of course he's forced into the Haas team for season 10. The main tiers for tier 1. Now we're on to Calm, and we've had 3 tier 1 franchise picks, guys. 3 of them. We're gonna have a 4th one, and if that's the case, who would Calm pick out of his Mercedes team for tier 1?
Definitely not Sketchy Bull.
That's brutal.
Just stab him, I know. Jeez.
I think he'll agree with it. It's fine. He would probably stab himself if he had the choice.
That's brutal. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. He had a bit of a rough tier 1 for sure last season, but you know what? He's got good picks for the rest of his team. Let's go ahead and show who he's got for his franchise pick. I can't believe I keep saying franchise pick. It's Finders Keepers. It's Finders Keepers. But we've got a good one. It's got a really good one.
It's CJT. I don't agree with this pick. I'm gonna be real honest with you guys. If he could have picked a tier 1 driver, why didn't he?
I mean, who did he have to pick?
I mean, the top tier 1 drivers are basically gone already.
Well, yes, okay.
The guys that were fighting at the front constantly last season are gone.
Okay, but y'all have to remember, CJT was in tier 4 last season. He won the championship.
Yeah.
So
it's a homie pick. Homie pick.
It's a homie pick.
It's a homie pick, but
I mean, yeah, the combined constructor it's not one in tier 1. So I mean, if your tier 1 team isn't the best, but then all your other tier teams are amazing, then you can still easily win.
That's a good point. Yeah, I think this is going to be an interesting pick. I think it's a good pick. Don't get me wrong. But I think it's going to be he's going to have his work cut out for him when it comes to this season for sure. He's gonna be fighting up this time around. So excited to see what he's got. Now we're into our
I think people forget every season that each tier gets faster and faster.
But we have seen people move up a tier and be able to fight it, and still actually fight at the sharp end. So it can be done. So you never know. You never know. However, it looks like we're going to be getting into our actual draft picks now because we've got Lakota, our rookie, the very first, or the only rookie team principal this season. All the rest of them have at least done it once. So excited to see who he goes for. You want to go ahead and show our very first draft pick because I believe it's already in.
Yeah, we're good to go.
Let's show it.
There goes my pick.
That's a really good pick. That's
a good pick.
That's many people's first picks right there. That's a Kayla into tier 3. Yep. That's a really, really, really good one. Dang.
What I would say
dang.
What I would say about this pick is, as a rookie, making a first pick that's this strong is very showing of just not how much he's been in the league because he's only been here. He's been thinking about this a lot. He's probably been watching through the catalog of the streams and seeing that tier 3 pick is really, really, really early is very good for Lakota.
Yes, how many seasons has he been here?
1. This is his second season.
This is his second season?
Yes.
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah,
that's a tough spot to be. Your second season, having to draft from every tier, that's rough.
And it's
that's a really good start. That's a really good start.
Good pick. And speaking of which, we've also got another start for Pogs. He's back to being a team principal. Last time he was a team principal, he won the whole dang thing. So he's got some big shoes to fill. Let's see who he picks for his first round. Let's go ahead and show it. Pogs has picked. Oh, that's a good pick.
Okay.
That's a really good pick. That's Graybush right there.
This pissed me off so much. I was talking to Graybush all week. I was so ready to make him my teammate.
That is a solid move. Graybush, the second drafted person. But notice, Graybush, you can't see the arrow next to his name, but he's come down from tier 1.
Yeah.
He's one of the only ones with an arrow on his name right now on this draft board. So Ooh, that's a solid. Those down arrows are sneaky good picks because obviously they had a shot to chop it up with a tier above. They should be sharp end of their current new tier. It's kind of how a lot of people think about it. So it's usually a pretty good pick. So great pick right there from Pogs for sure.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I've actually already got my pick in there. I was ready to go for this one, and it happens to also be not just my first pick, but he was my number 1 on my board, and I'm so excited to have him on the team. Let's go ahead and show my pick for the first round.
Teammate?
You
No.
are wrong.
Wow.
Sir.
Tier
I have
6.
taken Tier 6 is Nate OG. Nate OG is the secret weapon in the entire league. And I will say this to the day I die. Secret weapon. Nate OG is so freaking good.
Look,
yeah, for tier 6, it's an amazing pick. It's a good job. You didn't screw it up. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna say this as your
Is that a green flag from you, Yellow?
Yeah, because now I'm stumped. You left me stumped because I have a short list of. I had 4 guys on my short list for the first pick.
You know who you have to pick. You know who.
3 of them are gone.
Well, you know who you have to pick, right?
Socko.
There it is.
I'm putting my pick in. I didn't realize I was on the clock, but
you are. Yeah, Yellow Snowman's on the clock, and then after that it's gonna be Mod. Ooh, Mod gonna be on the clock while also running this thing.
We have 3 people in this call that are team principals.
The last time I did this, I also had the 9th pick. So
really?
Yeah.
But people have said that that the 7th round pick is the worst. Or the 7th pick is the worst draft pick. I don't know who that people would have been. Definitely wasn't me who ever said that about one of our team principals that is still here to this day. But as of right now, it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. I'm just gonna say that. It looks like we've got our pick in. Let's go ahead and show the first Ferrari pick of the season. Who's it gonna be? Ferrari has grabbed. Oh, that's a money pick, dude. That's gonna be an interesting one.
That's a good pick.
He's grabbed Shanked again out of tier 2, our first rookie coming out, and it's a quick one.
He was my backup plan for when Scott got taken because I knew Scott was gonna be freaking dynamite, but Pogs got him. So, and then I knew that Shanked again was like probably number 2 after him on that list for tier 2 guys. If I had to pick one, I saw like half of one of the rookie races and he was looking pretty good. So. That was the reason I picked him. He's what's his name? Packets, right? That's his actual name, whatever it is. Packets or Pockets? Yeah, okay. I'll make sure I drafted the right guy because that would have been really bad if I drafted the wrong guy.
Yellow would have got Gray Bush and both of them moving down from tier 1 to tier 2. I think that would have been a clean sweep.
So hoping for it. It would have been Raps if I got him.
That would have been a clean sweep.
That's filthy. That would have been so filthy. But it's still a very filthy team. It's smart for you to cover off and grab your teammate. So interesting strats from Snowman. He doesn't have to think about tier 2 for the rest of the
I'm sick of not winning trophies. I want to have a chance of winning a trophy and something at least.
At least the constructors. That's fair. Well, we've got Mod on the clock, and I think Mod's already got his pick in too.
I've put my
Mod,
pick
you want to
in.
go ahead and show your pick?
Yes, sir.
Let's show it up. Mod has grabbed.
This is a good pick.
Blisteringly good.
This
pick.
is a great pick.
City of R. Yeah, it's phenomenal. That's really good. That's a really, really darn good pick, Mod. Dang it.
AK
Smart.
got taken for me, so I had to take one from everyone else now.
Tier 2 looking pretty top heavy, huh?
Yeah.
So far, yeah. I think tier 2 is currently the most drafted or like most full tier besides tier 1.
Tier 2.
Oh, it's actually more.
It looks like it's gonna be top heavy. That's why everyone's getting them.
4, 5. Yeah, it's true. It definitely might be. Tier 2 is looking pretty spicy for sure. So far, tier 5 and tier 4 yet to get a driver drafted. So every other tier has gotten at least one person. Interested to see who is going to be the first of the tier 4, tier 5s to go for it. In fact, I think we actually have Jim's first pick. Let's go ahead and show Jim's first pick.
Yeah, you put it in.
Welcome back to the TP life of picking really good picks, Jim. That's a good pick.
That is a great pick. That is a really good pick.
Yeah, Jim just raged to snag Midnight Killer. That's a good one. That's a good one. In tier 5 still, guys.
He was number 2 before we had that latest revision where that driver got changed. He's first in my tier 5 list now. Yeah.
Oh.
Good job.
That's a good one. That's a really, really good pick. It's solid. And also, by the way, Jim just raged is about to get a second pick as well. So This will be interesting to see who he grabs next, because he gets to go back-to-back season. It's going to go back to Mod. This pick, though, he's obviously covered off his team right there. What do you think about that? I'm seeing some team principals. Is it 4 team principals have now picked a teammate already? Yeah. What do you guys think about this strategy? Mage, what do you think about the strategy?
Honestly, I think it's just making sure, like, if any tier is going to go right, it's going to be the one they're in. They're just making sure that they can have the best chance. Yeah.
I think it's pretty smart strats. Honestly, it's a pretty good idea. Interested to see how this one's going to go. Now, I'm wondering what Jim's going to say for his second pick. I wonder if Jim remembers that he has a second pick right now, or he's consulting his list. Maybe he's driving. I don't know. Who knows?
I know. When I was TP, what I always did is if there wasn't anybody at the top of a tier, such as like a double A's or a gray bush or something like that, that is going to be really fast in that tier. That's where I went first, and then second was teammate.
Yeah, that
was my strat. I mean, you saw how good that worked out for me, right?
That's
funny. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Close. You've had some pretty close ones. Definitely. Great Ace asks if this one's tier 5. Actually, so we're drafting all across the board. So you can pick a teammate out of any, or you can pick a draftee out of any single tier to fill up your team. Is the fun part. So, and none of these drivers know what tier they're going to be in until they get drafted. Is what makes it so exciting, because you both get to see who's going to be in what team and where you're at, and who your competition's going to be. So it's always super fun to watch this one go through. Well, I think it's time for us to show one, as it sounds like he's got one in. Let's go ahead and show up the next one. And it looks like Jim Just Raged has grabbed a very solid pick. Yeah, that's a good one. That's
down
that's
to tier
Lance
3.
Sharkey.
Yeah,
that's a good pick.
One.
That's a good pick.
Yeah.
That's a quick one. He's a drop down, guys. So another one of them drop downs. It's really scary. That's super fun. Dang, I'm not stoked to race him. He's really fast. It's just scary. It's scary. Yeah, I'm surprised that tier 3 is being given a lot of attention so far. 3 people have already been drafted at tier 3. I'm a little bit surprised at that. Still no tier 4s.
That's surprising.
My only observation so far. Very interesting.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Tier 4 is probably like one of those really close tiers where it's gonna be there's really no top heavy, really no back markers. It's probably a really good mixed field.
Yeah.
Again, y'all can see the tier list. I can't. So
yeah, it definitely could be that. It definitely could be that. Well, it looks like we've got Mod's pick in. Mod, you want to go ahead and show your pick?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's go ahead and show it. And it looks like Mod has succumbed to peer pressure because Mod picks our very first tier 4 driver of the night, Meebinator. Meebs.
Okay.
Welcome.
What I will
That's an early draft pick.
It is
second round.
Very early for Meeb. He's very quick. He was challenging for the championship last year, but I don't think. I'm sorry, Mod, but I don't think this was the best pick out of tier 4.
From a tier 4 driver.
There's a lot of picks. I don't know.
I wonder how Yellow's going to respond to this one. Just looking at his list. Like, I
So
don't know.
before I respond, I would like to say that was a pretty good pick. I'd say I like Meebinator.
It's a pretty good.
It is good. I'm not saying it's bad.
He's number 2 on my board, but really good. I think there was one more better from tier 4. With that said, let me put my pick in real quick so you guys can either laugh or say that I stole your pick. I can share it myself.
No, you can share who's better than Meebinator. Remember the next time it comes around.
Oh, yeah. That's true. All right, well, my pick is
villain arc. Let's go ahead and show this next pick. They say with a passive aggressive attitude. Dang it. Yep. Dang it.
Dang it.
I'm a little surprised he survived this long, to be honest.
That's what I was kind of thinking.
He missed a lot of races last season, but to me,
was so next for me, dude.
When you end up caring enough to put in a buyback for your season ban, I think you want to prove something. And you don't just race against Max Verstappen by being mid. Right? I feel like he could do damage. That's all I'm saying. It's gonna be tough because there's a lot of really good guys, but he can be up there. I just need some points from tier 1. That's all I need.
Yeah, he's a frightening one for sure. Very frightening.
Calm hates that pick, by the way.
Because he wanted him? Yeah, definitely did.
Yeah.
Wow. So I have to make a really hard choice right now. Will this person still be here when I come back? I think I'm good. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna change, and I'm gonna go against my draft board. Let's do this thing. Come on, baby. Let's do it. I've got my draft pick in. Ready to show it. Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah, you got me confused for a moment. I'm so used to you being the McLaren TP that I was like, wait, you're
I know.
for a little bit.
Oh, I like this pick.
Yep.
I like this pick.
And do you see? There's multiple reasons why I have made this pick to grab Dutchy. Let's freaking go. Let's run it back, Dutchy. So, A, did anybody recently play any rounds with Dutchy? Because this is a changed man, guys. This is a thoroughly changed man. Another secret weapon in the entire draft rounds. And stoked to have him on the team again. He's gonna be an absolute animal. I guarantee you. So watch out for the rest of the
He said in chat that's way quicker than you thought.
He's
I
way
think
quicker
he has
than
the minerals to be good, but it's all potential on this one because he could be really, really good.
Last
but
time,
the races I saw last season did not give me hope. I know he was on a controller for like half the season. That might be why.
Correct.
But
I'm also going to say, last time he was in Tier 5, he did win a championship. Just going to say.
That's fair.
He did. Now I'll hold my hand up there because he beat one of my guys. He did a great job at doing it. But yeah, he has done it before in Tier 5. Could be his home ground. Who knows?
Pogs has submitted his pick.
Ooh. Oh, that's a good pick. All right, let's go ahead and show Pogs. Let's see what we got. This is a good pick for Pogs. And it's a pick that makes as Pogs sense as it gets.
Yeah.
We've got the second most winningest driver in Moose Racing League history, Mr. Drix RL, has been picked in Tier 1 for the Aston Martin. Pogs used Drix last time he was a team principal to help him take victory as a team principal. His other secret weapon was Marcus Libs. Imagine that team. Dude, how unfair is that? Marcus Libs in Tier 2 and Drix in Tier 1 as a team? That's ridiculous. That's so redonk. That was Pogs last time as a team principal, so it's a good one. That's a good one for sure.
Yep.
Gonna be pretty scary. Now we're back to the rookie team principal. I'm wondering if he's gonna pick somebody super experienced or somebody maybe a little bit less experienced. What are you thinking?
I don't know.
I think as like a first TP, you have to go experience. Like you need some of that experience in your team.
We shall see. Well, actually, it looks like he's already put his pick in. Let's go ahead and show it. And he grabs.
Or not.
What?
Tier 6's Zona, a brand new driver. Off of time
You guys
trial.
might be going, what? But he had some good time trials. I don't hate it.
I didn't see the time trials.
Exactly. For those guys that obviously, none of you guys are team. For those that aren't team principals, there's, you guys wouldn't have known what the time trials are like. His are pretty good. His are pretty good. He says though in the chat, if only he knew how bad I was.
Well, here's the thing, Zona. If you're bad, you're in the worst tier. All the other ones are gonna be bad too. You just gotta be the most mediocre out of the bunch. You're gonna be fine. So,
the most
that's
least
all that
bad.
matters.
Yeah, I still remember doing my time trials in order to reserve last season, and I saw the 3 tracks of the time trials, and I'm like, oh, great. I am royally screwed here, aren't I?
Well,
this will be interesting. This will be very interesting to see what happens. We've got somebody saying Tier 1 looks stacked. It does look pretty stacked so far. It's going to be a pretty scary one, definitely. All of this so far looking pretty dangerous. Like a lot of these guys are going to be pretty interesting. In fact, actually, we've got the next pick for Mr. Com45. Fresh off a championship. Let's see if he makes a championship level pick. Let's see who he grabs. Com45. Let's show his pick.
I like this pick. I like this pick.
I think it's a good pick.
That's a good pick.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those like scary picks. He's grabbed Arcadia at a tier 1. Is not happy having a tier 1 pick or a tier 1 team that isn't going to be taking podiums and wins. And tier 1, we already know Arcadia can put it down on his day. So
pause.
Put down lap times. Whoa, jeez. Whoa, jeez. Gosh.
Ayo.
Whoa. Oh, ayo. That's a good pick. That's a really good pick, honestly. I'm convinced that's going to be a strong one for the season for sure. We've got the next pick as well, and for the Haas, by the way, guys, we're now down into the Finders Keepers pickers. So this is their first pick they've ever had of this draft so far. So this will be fun to see who they're going to grab. Let's go ahead and show the next one. Let's show it up. Who's this person on my list?
Also really like this pick. He chooses Edge for tier 4.
Yeah. It's a good one. It's always going to be a good one.
He went up into tier 3 and still got second place at Portugal. How is this guy not in tier 3 yet?
Yeah, he's right there, dude. He is that
crossover.
He's on the edge.
Yeah,
on the edge.
That's funny. That's a good. Oh boy, that's a good one. That's a good one. I can't even lie.
So I wonder if the team principals this season are putting in that calendar into thought, because the calendar is pretty chaotic up until the last couple weeks.
It is
so
quite
very
chaotic.
Need to stay safe type tracks.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, consistency, I think, is going to be the most important thing when it comes to these tracks. I mean, so many of them can easily catch you if you're not careful. Monaco comes to mind in that regard.
Yeah, I can get you real quick for sure. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. I don't know how many of the team principals are actually thinking about that, but if they are, they're making smart choices. Well, speaking of choices, we are on to the McLaren team for their first actual draft pick, as they had a Finders Keepers pick of double A's. Let's show who Giants fan picks for his first actual pick of the season. The McLaren grabs. Oh, that's a quick boy.
I think this is a good pick.
Yeah.
I haven't seen too much of process moving upwards. I haven't seen him in tier 2 as the lead commentator, but I've seen his performances in tier 3 against you, Punju, and Kiss My Axe and Mod. This guy's
to beat.
He is up there. So
yeah,
I can't dog on this pick from Giants.
And he's gotten cleaner in the past season or two than he used to be. He used to be very suspect. It was one of those guys when you saw him coming up behind you, you're like, I might just want to get out of the way.
I would.
Because he's going to put his nose in there, like, for sure.
Yeah.
But he's calmed down a lot.
A good reason for that was because of the now defunct realistic tier. He got a lot of racing experience in there before we had to sack that tier off. He was in there like 8 different races, and he was racing me at certain times. I know it's realistic cars, but it's not that big of a spread.
Yeah.
Right. So
yeah, and he was good too. Yeah, he definitely did get a lot of experience up there. So yeah, he'll be a strong one for sure. I think this season he's going to be one to watch for just a solid result overall. He's going to be interesting to see what he's got. We've got somebody in the chat, by the way, saying that they're loving the process and watching this thing go down. So I'm glad you guys are having a fun time tonight. You said Miniko's got his
next 2 picks in already.
He does. So let's go ahead and show one at a time. Let's show the first one.
Quick with those picks, man.
He's ready to go. I think Miniko's probably got a draft sheet. And our first pick, Miniko, Beatnik. Yeah.
I think this is
he's grabbing a rookie.
Pick. I think this is a friend pick. I'm not gonna lie.
Beatnik's a good one there. Beatnik is I've watched his time trials. He's a freaky boy. He's quick. So he's one to watch out for. Now we've actually got a second pick already for Miniko. So let's go ahead and show the second one back to back. So you guys can get a really good double dose is what Miniko's picked for. And a very interesting strategy for Miniko so far. You nail it?
We moved.
Nailed it.
He's just making his way down the list.
He is. That's what I meant about an interesting strategy. He grabs a tier 2 pick. So this will be interesting to see how he handles this one. Very interesting strat to be so top heavy with this one. But you know what? It might work out in his favor. You never know. That's tier 2 and tier 1 a wrap for Miniko. He's done right there.
Dan said tier 2 is a wrap.
Giants
GG's go next.
Also has his pick in.
All right. Let's show it up. Giants fan. grabbing an experienced driver. That's Mr. Jordan. He's back, baby. Jordan,
Ooh, Jordan's
ready for
back.
a
Yeah.
strong season. Yeah, ready for a strong season there in Tier 4. I think Jordan has a good shot for this one as well. He's a quick one for the season, big time. So he's one to be a little bit worried of, guys, if you're in Tier 4. Another Tier 4 driver has finally been picked. So far, though, I just want to get a little bit of a recap. Still, only 2 Tier 5 drivers have been taken so far. So we'll see.
I think mentally Jordan needed that season off. He took it off, clear his head, come back.
Yes. Yeah. I think he's ready to cook, guys. He's going to be a scary one for sure. Well, it looks like we've also got the Haas of Kiss My Axe already making his pick in there too. So let's go ahead and show what Kiss My Axe has got. Okay, interesting pick for this one.
Border Tier 3. I think this is one of the better picks of Tier 3 in my opinion. He may not be fast, but he'll be in the top 10 almost every week.
Yeah, I agree. That's a fire pick.
Yeah. He will be he'll be quick for sure. He'll be one that you're right. You can count on him every week to be doing decently well. He'll never let you down kind of driver. And I think those are really important to have in your team. Never gonna let you down. Yeah, he's gonna be a good one to have. Just like very consistent, very dependable drivers for sure. So he's a good early pick to just kind of secure himself as a good strats for there. Now we're going to go on to the most chaotic team principal of them all, Mr. Calm, and I wonder who he picks. Let's go ahead and show up Calm his next pick.
It's going to be me.
Calm is singing, never gonna let you up, never gonna give you down. Chazzy back.
Hey, Chazzy's back! Look at that!
Oh,
Chazzy!
Chazzy's not gonna be happy.
Can't escape. That's so funny. You can't. Never saw this coming. I know, right?
In the team principal chat, he goes, "Chazzy Tier 2. He can't escape."
That's
no escape from me.
That's a pretty solid one. I think that's pretty good.
Lakota has put his pick in.
Oh, Lakota, the rookie. I wonder where the rookie is going to go. Let's go ahead and show the rookie's pick here. Mr. Lakota, who's he got in the Alpine?
He put his next pick very fast after Calm, so...
It's a good pick.
Yeah, he was ready to go.
It's a good pick. I'm not going to say it's
Dan
not.
of the Mac. Dan, early draft round this year. Let's go, Dan. Into the Alpine. Best of luck. He says, hey, yo, that's me.
Even he was a little surprised, like, oh.
Yeah. Now that's a good one right there. Lakota, obviously, he's kind of picking all the guys right around him. He's got a full Tier 3 already. So it's a scary Tier 3 lineup right there. That's a pretty scary one. They're both very, very consistent and quick drivers. That'll be a good one. That'll be a really good pairing right there, I think. Nigel says, Alpine Goated, easy rapid. He's already giving all the props to the Alpine team. Maybe he's just trying to get a little bit of brownie points before it's time for him to get picked for the Alpine team. Maybe. But now we're on Pogs, and remember Pogs, big shoes to fill with his championship win the last time he was a team principal. He got a championship, then retires. This guy. So
did a Nico Rosberg.
Yeah, he's coming back, and let's see what he's got for this one. Well, we'll see. Sergeant Milk says, hopefully I get a good team for this season. We hope you do as well. The best trick for that is just to make sure you don't get drafted by a Giants fan. You'll be guaranteed a good team right there.
Or Calm.
Or Calm.
Yeah. Love you guys. I'm waiting for them to say some smack. Well, it looks like we've got our pick in, and I say we send it. Let's go ahead and show it up. It's a good pick. It's a pretty solid pick right here. I think it's a quick one.
I like this pick. Zylo, 5K in Tier 1. He's always up there. From Tier 1 Punju. He's always up, probably in the top 5, then gets unlucky and crashes out.
Yep.
I mean, if he's on the finish, though, that is a terrifying lineup that he's put together.
And they're gonna work well together. Like you already know that they will strategize together for sure.
Yeah, they're going to be pulling like insane maneuvers. I feel like throughout races.
Yeah, they're gonna be pretty scary. Now, somebody in the chat has already seen my pick for the next one as I put mine in, and they're saying it's a bold one. You guys tell me if this is a bold pick once it shows up.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and show the next pick. Let's see if you all think this is bold. I think this is.
I think it's
just
bold.
dang
I think it's
smart
bold.
calculation.
It's
That's
a good
smart
pick.
calculation
It's a
right there.
great pick. I'm not saying it's not. I saw tier 2.
my
I saw
teammate-
Kitchen in tier 2.
Yeah.
He went down to tier 3. That's a surprise to me because I thought he was doing pretty decently. Not really fighting for points too much, but he was still there with the tier 2 drivers that were in the points. This is a good pick.
Yuppers. I know.
I think it could work out for you. Tier 3's
I
gotten
think
so
so.
much strong, but I think we could work out for you.
Yep,
I've seen Kitchen in action. I definitely think that's a good pick.
Yeah,
I
dude.
don't
It's
think I see
all gonna
Punju
be
make himself
about.
the second seeder though.
I don't
whose
care,
turn is it?
honestly.
Is it my turn? Oh, it's my
Literally-
turn. Shoot. Hold
Yeah,
on.
I genuinely am fine with being a second driver at this point. Again, I just really want to have a good time this season. That's just
wanna
mine out. Shit. He says thank God, and I'm saying thank God that you're on the team as well. This is gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a great
Pick
one.
is in from Yellow.
Oh boy, Yellow Snowman has made his pick. Let's go ahead and show it up. It looks like a shocker. Looks like a big shocker.
Massive
Nobody would have guessed this one coming.
Nobody
Yellow
guessed
Snowman
it.
has gone for the vibe pick, but also a speed pick on his day. It's Mr. Sakalai Taco. He's back with his boy.
Yeah,
It's a hot
he's actually.
team.
Yeah, he had a full season off to relax, and now he's back for me.
Yeah.
He literally told me. He told me if you're a TP, I'm signing up. That's all the motivation I need to do well. So he said if I was not a TP, he would not sign up. But because I'm a TP, he signed up. So,
Yeah,
What a
it's definitely good to have him
sweetheart.
back for
now
sure.
he's gonna work his ass
Yes.
off. I'm gonna whip him into shape.
Yeah, this would be a good one. I think he's going to be pretty strong this season. I know he's kind of come at it with a vengeance as well. He really wants to get his win. So I think this is going to be a good one. It's going to be a really good one.
I'm putting my pick in.
All right, let's go ahead and show up Mod's pick. Ooh, holy smokes, this is some interesting trend. Mod, you've picked yourself KDM in tier 3.
That's a good pick. I
That's
like
a
it.
great pick. But guys, look at how many tier 3 drivers
It's
are taken.
already
Yeah.
stacked.
Yeah.
Oh, were we halfway full in tier 3 already?
Almost.
This draft in general was pretty top heavy thus far.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah,
They're
big
getting-
time. Wow.
I think nobody has made an obviously bad choice. That is
You
really wild.
you told me I had a bad pick with Meebinator, so
I didn't say it was a bad pick. I said it wasn't the best pick. Okay.
I think this is the first draft where everyone has gone 3 and up more than they've gone 3 and down.
Well, Zohan's
Usually,
here.
a lot of people pick from the bottom tiers before they pick from the top.
Yeah, usually
can
it
see my
starts on the
scratch was
bottom
the
and then
same.
goes up.
Yeah.
Jim has put his 30th pick in.
Oh, okay. Jim just raged. Who's he gonna grab? Let's go ahead and show it up. This one is like not really a shocker. It's a very good pick. Definitely giving good vibes. He's gonna grab the Hall of Fame #1 member of all time, Mr. Abby Jacobson.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's a good one.
That's a good. Tier 3 is almost done. There's what, 6 spots left?
It's a
7
smart
spots
pick.
left?
Yeah, no, and it's a very smart pick. When you guys see the rest of the tier 3 drivers, there's one I am thoroughly shooketh is not gone yet. I think only veterans are really going to know. It's a bit of a teaser, a little bit of a content leak. I'm thoroughly shooketh he's not gone yet. He's gonna be a scary one if he's on it. He's gonna be a scary one this season. So we'll see if that one happens. Obviously, but that's a good pick right there for Jim. I think it's a pretty solid one. Sebby says we all love MB Jacobson. We do all love MB Jacobson. He's the best. He's phenomenal. He's gonna be scary here in tier 3. He'll be fighting for some pretty good points. I'm pretty sure. So far, guys, since we're now down with we're done with the 3rd full round. We're going into the 4th. Any of these draft picks you think are silly? Yellow? I mean, any of them you think are silly?
I wouldn't say silly, more so as a little out there because there's been a lot of tier 1 drivers that have gone. I've seen at least from pure draft picks, right, with the keepers. We've been saying a lot of their praises, saying, "Oh yeah, they're at the top, they're at the top, they're at the top." But here's a fun fact: they all can't be at the top.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. Like someone's made a mistake. Honestly, that could be me. Who knows? But one of us has definitely made a mistake that has taken a tier 1 driver. So it's just a little bit of an odd trend I've been seeing. Same with tier 3.
Yeah, I think it makes it really interesting because I mean, nobody has stated there's been a bad pick, but as Yellow stated, like somebody's miscalculated, but we don't know who or what.
Yeah.
So I mean, those unknowns are going to make this season opener, I think, really interesting.
We shall find out. Well, it looks like Jim's got his next pick in. Let's go ahead and show it up. Jim just raged. A solid pick right there. That's a good one. He has grabbed Mr. LT45 tier 2.
I don't.
If I had the ability to take another one, I would have picked him at some point too.
Yeah. He's gonna be a good one. He's gonna be a speedy boy. Definitely gonna be scary out there. I'm excited to see what he's got for the season. I think he's gonna have a pretty good one. Now we're on to Mod's pick next. I know Mod will be full strategizing right now, trying to figure out exactly what master moves he's gonna make. I'm wondering. Mod right now is got nobody sub tier 4 and nobody in tier 1 yet. So I'm gonna say Mod's gonna go with the tier 6 pick. That's my guess. Told you to say 5?
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
You have to really see like the main points that you get are in tier 2, 3, 4, and even 5 sometimes.
Not necessarily.
Well,
yeah. Golden Drift was tier 5, right?
Yeah.
And Welshie
was tier 6, correct. But tier 1 is a lot harder to get points at because the competition is so high, and tier 6 is just such a random, not snowball because some people are higher than others, but there's some picks that you can't be consistently up there and still be in tier 6 without going up to tier 5. So that's why some people have moved up to tier 5 from tier 6. It's just a hard combination.
Yeah, it's gonna be definitely pretty interesting for sure. I'm curious to see who Mod's gonna grab in this one. I really think he's gonna go low, but obviously, we're about to find out, aren't we? We shall see what he's gonna do right here.
Yeah, I'm putting my pick in. It's really tough because, yeah,
he's listening to our spiel and he's
my pick is in. I'm ready when you are.
Let's go ahead and show it up. The pick is in, and it's a great pick.
That's a great pick.
Well, he's typed it in there, but he hasn't said it in the chat.
Why can't I see it? Oh, he didn't write it in the chat.
He chose Stig for tier 2.
Ooh, that's an interesting one. Okay.
Stig basically took an off season in tier 1, and he was nowhere near the pace of the top 10. And then coming back down to tier 2 now with Yellow, I think that's going to be a very fierce competition. Him and City of R are going to be actually fighting for that championship.
Yeah, that's going to be a scary one. Definitely going to be a pretty scary one, and I'm mad. I had it typed out. Literally had that one typed out. Yeah, that was brutal. Like every once in a while, you get one where it's like, oh man, I kind of want him. I literally had him typed out. I was like, oh yeah, absolutely. That's brutal. Sounds gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt in the morning. But you know what? GG. Stig says, yes, I'm not a final round pick. And there's no way you could be a final round pick, man. Come on.
Last season, yeah, but this season, no.
Yeah, I think you're gonna do a great job this season. I'm excited to see what you got.
It's just crazy to see how fast this league has gotten over about the past 3 seasons. It's gotten so fast.
I know. It's gotten real quick.
So what you're telling me is I joined at the worst time. I should have joined one season earlier.
Yeah, seriously. It's gone pretty quick. In fact, it looks like we've got another pick, and we've got Yellow Snowman's Ferrari pick. Let's see what he's got. Yellow Snowman, who have you picked? Let's go ahead and show it up. Snowmean, you have selected.
I think that's a good pick.
Oh, okay.
I had mixed emotions about this one. So in the shit pile of a season that Aston had last season, there were 2 bright spots in the entire team. One was the very first pick of this draft in AK, and the other one was Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider was actually somewhat decent. There were some off weeks, but he's been improving quite a bit. So I'm thinking with the new influx of more inexperienced tier 6 drivers, I think it'd be a good shout to go with someone that at least knows what he's doing and won't trip on his own feet a million times a race.
Yeah,
So,
in my very,
that was the logic
very
there.
brief stint in Tier 6, yeah, he was definitely one of the strongest ones out there.
Yeah.
The Tier 6 is all about survival, staying out of the Tier 6 carnage.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree. I am up.
You're on the clock.
I'm on the clock. And I'm going to stick to my draft board. Let's do it.
All right.
Let's go ahead and show this next pick. Go ahead and show it up. I have grabbed. Good Sir D Master.
I like that pick. I like that pick.
You like that pick?
Yeah.
Worst pick of the draft so far.
Worst pick of the draft. I'm not gonna tell you otherwise. You made a horrible decision. This is genuine. I'm not being sarcastic or anything. This is a bad pick. I'm glad I'm back on your team, but this is a bad pick.
Thank you for having me. I'm afraid
Punju was what?
So the guys that are drafted out of Tier 4, that are drafted out of Tier 4, all those guys are pretty close to the same speed.
Yeah.
Jordan, Edge, Lakota, D-Master, Memenator. That's already a really close grid just out of those 5 guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just found it funny.
By the way, you are the first one to get roasted in the chat as well, D. Let's go ahead and see. We've got a first bad pick for many people. Edge said D Masters.
Okay, look. The only reason they're doing that is because they love doing it. They love picking on me. And Tessarosa, screw yourself, because my internet is somewhat fixed.
Screw yourself.
So, with that Wi-Fi, do you want fries with that?
No.
So funny.
Your card, sir.
No, I mean, that's the thing. I actually know really well that the Wi-Fi is fixed, and I think that's the biggest problem. So I think we're gonna do a great job. I think it's gonna be fun.
Punju,
we're
I
gonna
told
kill
you
it.
not to pick me, and you go and pick me.
You know what? There is strategy behind everything I do. Don't you worry.
You better force me back on assist. You better force me back on assist, because you're gonna have a bad time.
The risk is calculated. However, I'm terrible at math.
The
Literally turn
35th
them
pick is in.
Yes. Okay, let's see it up. Go ahead and show it. It's a good pick. Pretty solid pick, actually. Shoot.
That is a good pick. That is a really good pick. Taylor.
Yeah. Pogs with Taylor. It's a good one.
So
it's pretty
Tier
good.
4 is looking
Pretty solid.
This Tier 4 grid so far has 6 people.
How you feeling?
It's looking spicy.
All of them are my speed. You can look at
guys, still not a single Tier 5 driver besides Dutchy and Midnight being picked yet.
You can say all you want about Tier 3, but all 4 of these tiers that have been majorly picked so far have all been tight picks that are up to the front end.
Mm-hmm.
Well, last season was the same way. Last season was MRL's closest season that I've seen. I've been here since season 4, and there really wasn't a tier where it was one person blowing out a tier.
Yeah.
Golden Drift came pretty close in Tier 5, but other than that, I mean, every tier was really close.
Mm-hmm.
It's looking like it's going to be even closer this year.
Coda has put his pick in.
Ooh, the rookie. All right, Lakota. Who is going to be going to the next Alpine team? Let's go ahead and show it up. Lakota. Okay. Good pick, Lakota.
I think that's
Grabbed
a good
himself
pick.
a rookie. Yeah. It's got a Vera for Tier 2. Okay, Lakota liking the rookie. He's liking people just like him. He says, you know what? If I'm going to be a rookie, I'm not going to be the only one on the team. He's got 2 of them so far. I believe he has the most rookies out of any. Yeah, he's got the most rookies out of any drafter so far. So Lakota looking like he's got a strategy there where he wants to take the gambles. It worked for Pogs for his first season. So excited to see what he's got.
Has put his pick in as well.
Oh, Com's ready to go. Okay, let's go ahead and show it up for Com. Let's see what Com's got. Milk is putting up a really good point. The Europeans say they want to get picks that can go to sleep.
This is a good pick.
Pick Milk. It is Henry in Tier 3. Okay.
Yeah, this is a good pick.
Okay. That's a fast one. That's a fast one. Now, remember, he's a move up. So he's something to pay attention to. He is a move up. He's not a move down. So we'll see what he's got. You know, it's going to be interesting to see. I get to race in the season. I'm excited. It'll be fun. We go toe to toe, head to head, punch to punch.
As someone who raced him, he is very fast on any day, and he has a lot. I wouldn't say he has a lot of racecraft, but he has some good racecraft. He can come back through the field. The only time I remember him being way faster than me was Singapore in Tier 4 season. So
Kiss.
He's
That's
good.
what he's picking.
How fast? Looks like your stream. Oh, it's back. She's back. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yes, I was dropping frames.
D, you're about to get a lot of internet connection comments. Just get ready for this one.
Oh no, the jokes.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's all over there. Yep, there it
Oh,
is.
there it is.
There
There's
it
the
is.
first one. Yep, there it is.
My
We're
stream
for it.
actually has not said anything, so
Yep, let's go ahead and show the next one. The next draft pick, let's go ahead and show it up. It is for Kiss My Axe and the Haas. And Haas has taken an aggressive pick, in my opinion, with Freddie Razel in Tier 2. That is a speedy but kind of wild driver. So it'll be an interesting one to see. I'm
yeah, it
excited.
kind of reminded of Sneaky.
I'm just looking at the rest of his board from what he's taken so far. I mean, from what I'm looking at, I feel like it's a good time to pick an aggressive one because the other ones were kind of safe from his other picks. I feel like if you're going to make some sort of an out there pick, this is the time to do it.
Yep.
Before he gets taken by somebody else.
Also, Cartman's saying start running your tripwire across your house, D-Master. That's pretty funny.
all right. Well,
that's pretty good.
Giants has put his pick in.
That's pretty clever. All right, let's go ahead and show Giants fans pick as we are roasting D-Master's internet.
That's fair.
I really can't say anything. I'm literally in a hotel right now.
you're lagging just as much as me.
Still running better.
Yeah. JMO in Tier 6. JMO. All right, JMO. Okay.
This is a decent pick. I don't think
It's a
this...
good. I think it's good. I think it's
I think it's
a
a
scary
safe
one.
pick.
Yeah.
It's a safe pick. Like he's not gonna cause any problems. He stays out of the stewards reports,
Yes.
and that's
exactly.
basically what you need in the lower tiers.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Tier 6, absolutely, yeah. Also, Dan says you can literally see on Punju's face after that lag spike that he regrets his pick. Man knows he ain't getting the season out of him. About D-Master and his internet. Thanks for the super chat for the really funny
He
comment.
paid $10 to openly roast you. That's amazing.
Wait, he's in Tier 4, huh? Oh, I'm going to see that
Avid
firsthand.
way to say that. That's incredible. That's so funny. Wow.
Roast
D,
both of us.
It's us against the world, D. Okay, it's us against the world. We got this. We got this.
All I'm
Minico
killing.
All right.
has put in his 2 picks.
Ooh, okay. Well, let's go ahead and let's show him up. Go ahead and show him. Let's do the first one, obviously.
Tier
Nico has
5.
grabbed
Mock
first
Mage.
Tier 5 Mock Mage.
I am
Mage!
surprised. I am frankly surprised it got picked that early for Tier 5. But
Third pick in Tier 5.
then again, Miniko and I are buddies, so you know, definitely not a biased pick in that.
No bias or anything.
No. Couldn't be. I think it's a good pick. Smart pick for sure. Let's see what he's got now. It looks like he's also got another pick in. You want to show that one as well?
Yep.
Let's do it. Go ahead and show it up.
And he's filling both Tier 5 slots with John does
He
work.
is. I think that's a smart move.
Yeah.
Look at his strategy, guys. Every single time it's become his turn, he's done a double pick for his tier because he knew he had the cap, right? So he's like, I'm just gonna double pick. I'm gonna fill out my tier each time. It's pretty
Good
smart.
strategy in the short
Yeah,
term,
that's
but by
also
the
a
time he gets
really
to
good
the-
play.
By the time he gets to the last tier, it's going to be 2 crocs and nothing.
Right. That's something. He's almost
Unless he gets
guaranteeing
lucky.
himself like one bad tier, effectively. It's kind of like what he's doing. Which, I mean, it's a sacrifice one tier for a guarantee, like a trying to get lopsided other tiers. I think it's a decently smart strategy. I see the play there. I'm just interested to see how it's going to work out over time. But I think it's a good move.
Giants has put his pick in.
Ooh, Giants fan. Let's go ahead and show up this new McLaren pick. That's actually kind of weird for me to say he's McLaren still too. It's a little odd, guys.
This
Giants
is a good
fan.
pick.
With Sheree.
Try. We don't know how to say it.
Is it
so.
Shry or Shree? I swear it's Shree. It's Street, guys. It's Street.
We said this last time. He gave us this pointer last season.
I know he did, and we forgot it, guys. It's Street. 99% certain it's Street.
I called him Try all season, so
it's try, buddy. If it is not Try, it's Street. Yeah,
it's Street. I promise.
Oh wait, no, Punch is wrong. Shoot, dang it, he's saying it. It's Try. Wow, I'm dumb.
I'm just saying he would have corrected me if I was wrong. 100%.
Joshua Smith says, "Nice try, though." That's pretty funny. That's actually pretty good. Yep. Whoopsies. Try.
Dan
Welcome
says,
back.
Nice try. Nice try.
Let's go get this thing. Yep. That's really clever, Josh. That's really clever. Actually, I can't even lie. Pretty good roast. We're on to Kiss My Axe now. I'm curious who he's going to go for. If he's going to go with a tier 4, 5, or 6, because he has yet to touch those tiers. Sorry, he's got a tier 4 so far. I'm wondering if he's going to go for the 5 or 6 at this point. We'll see what he's got.
And Kiss has taken one of my picks. He's put it in.
Oh, okay. Kiss My Axe is throwing his pick in. Let's go ahead and show it up. Kiss My Axe. As grabbed.
Snakeky.
Snakeky. Yeah, it's literally spelled Snakeky.
On screen, yeah. That's funny.
Exactly. Snaky. He says, and I quote from Kiss My Axe, Hostelex, Snaky, Tier 1, #, run it back. Tier 1, same exact team as they had last season. And they were a strong team last season, Red Bull. They were a scary one in Tier 1. So this will be interesting. This will be very...
Kiss My Axe seems to be a trend with the aggressive options. I kind of like it.
Yeah. Now, you're right. Comms put his next pick in. Let's go ahead and show up Comms' pick. Comms got a good pick. Wonder who's going to grab.
Yeah. Master Turtle for
Tom
tier
has
1.
grabbed, as he calls him. Yeah, it's Master Turtle with the Singaporean Dream Team, as he calls it. Interesting right there.
Yeah, that now makes him the first person to fill out completely all 3 upper tiers, which means he may be losing out on the lower half.
Yeah, this is a weird one to me, the Master Turtle one. I thought he'd become a little bit later after this one. I don't hate the pick, but I think the consistency it wasn't as good as it should have been last year to warrant a spot like this. Because there were certain tracks where I was able to push him. If you're getting pushed by me in tier 1, that's a problem. But he has been fast on other tracks. So I will say maybe he's a track dependent guy. Maybe he likes the high downforce tracks. We'll see.
Could be. Well, looks like it's time for us to go and show the next one. Let's go ahead and show the next pick for Mr. Lakota. Mr. Lackey Lakota. He's grabbed a solid pick right there with Nigel Thornbreak in the tier 4. That's a good one. New rookie as well, and he's quick.
Yeah, that was a smashing pick, I gotta say.
Yep. However, Thornbreak says it's an L pick.
L pick. I don't think so. I don't think so. I saw him in a couple of rookie races and in the social race. He's pretty fast. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That's scary.
He's good. Yeah, he's good. And again, back to the same strategy. You can see Lakota's really sticking with it. He says more rookies.
Yeah.
That's kind of like that's our jam. So he's got
even AK Dan and Lakota. They're all newer to MRL. They're not they haven't been around a bunch of seasons. They're all 2-3 season guys.
Yeah, kind of surprising because, I mean, all of us were saying, well, I mean, he's a new team principal, so obviously he's going to go for some experienced guys to make sure he has a good buffer, but completely the opposite. He's just picking a bunch of rookies and relatively newer drivers.
He's going risky.
Boggs
I like
has
it.
put his pick in.
All right, let's go ahead and show it up.
B-ball from Lakota.
That's a good pick. NBA for tier 4.
Yep.
Solid.
Somebody had the best nickname for him. Who was that? Was that Yellow Snowman?
Yeah, National.
Oh no, that wasn't him. That was actually made by Kiss My Axe. I just used it.
what was the nickname? It's the funniest thing in the world.
The National Viagra Association for 54-year-olds.
54.
I had the 54-year-olds part, but it's fine.
Yeah, I think it's a good one. I went ahead and actually put my pick in there as well. Ready to go after it. Let's do this thing. Let's go ahead and show this next Williams driver.
Matt 23 for
Damn.
tier 6. I agree
Yeah.
with
Damn,
this
I
I'm
one.
surprised
wanted
he
him.
stayed.
I
I'm
wanted
surprised he
him.
stayed there that long. In
Yeah.
tier 6, to be honest with you.
That one sucks. I wanted him. He wanted to
Take
be
a
on
look.
Ferrari
If
too.
you guys take a look at his season record, minus like I watched a lot of the tier 6 races. It was one of the ones I could actually watch of the day. And he was pretty scary. He was good, but he just kept getting in unlucky spots.
I'm
And
really
so,
surprised he stayed there that long.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yes,
wanted to run it
exactly.
back with him so badly from the few seasons ago. He was on my team. He's such a nice guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a great guy. He's so sweet, so nice. Definitely a mix. Like he's the perfect balance for me of both a vibes pick and a speed pick. So I think I got a really good pick out of him for sure. So I'm excited to see what we got there. Now it looks like Yellowstone, you get your pick in.
I did. I did a thing.
Okay.
I'm
Let's
trying
I
to feel
did a
about it, but I did a thing.
Oh, I'm just saying, okay. That's
I did a thing.
We revealing it?
Let's go ahead and show it up. This is a pick.
This is a pick.
It's a pick.
It's a pick.
It's a pick. It's
I'm
not
gonna-
a great one, but it's a pick.
Sean Tella, welcome to Ferrari. Good sir.
So I
Whoa.
said,
Yeah.
I said last
Yeah.
season that he was gonna spin a lot, and then he completely proved me wrong. I'm glad I'm back on here and saying that I'm back. But I'm really happy that he didn't get picked by neither Comms or Giants fan because he was writing in chat.
I just wanted them to shut up about this whole thing.
I mean,
I did you guys a service just so we can stop glazing.
He said he was retiring if he didn't get picked by Comerkiss.
That's funny. He'll be a good one. I think he'll be a fun addition to the environment as well. I know Yellowstone, you always do care about the vibes within the team as well. That's something you prioritize. He is the definition of a vibes pick. Like nobody else, I think,
100%.
is more of a vibes pick. So yeah, he's going to be a good one. He'll be fun for the team for sure. And I think Chazzy is pretty pissed. He says, "Oh, he
said
ban me
ban
now." Isn't that nice to know you have a reluctant team member? Just the best feeling, isn't it?
Just the best. Shape. It doesn't take much of Yellow's
Wasn't
charm
Yellow
to get him to
wasn't that Yellow last season though? Wasn't he the reluctant team member when he got picked to Aston?
So
I'm pretty sure he was like, "Oh
I
no,
was
hell
that guy.
no!" Blah blah blah.
I was that.
Yeah,
guy.
he was.
Well, that was because it was an obvious reach. Like that was an obvious reach. You know, I wasn't going to do anything. And
Testarossa
Gary
puts
still
out a
took
really
it.
good
This is
thing.
not a reach.
Yeah. Testarossa puts out a good point. He says, "Yellow, prepare to be glazed. My condolences." Yep. Yellow, you will have the biggest ego at the end of the season because you will have a literal tire inflator worth of ego from Mr. Sean Tilla. So I hope that's going to feel good for the end of the season. That's going to be fun. Well, we've got another pick in. It looks like Mod's gotten his next pick. Let's go ahead and show it up,
Sure.
Mod. Go ahead and show us who you get for your 5th pick of the draft.
I like it.
At the end of this round, we'll be halfway through our draft already. Holy smokes. We're cooking today. Oh, okay. You've taken an Axis. Whoa. Tell me before we get to Jim Just Rage, because he hasn't put his picks in yet. Tell me about this.
Literally helmet Marco from Bounce.
Tell me about this pick. I am curious. What do you think about this one? Why this one?
Well, I originally wanted Esteban and Arcada, but they got taken by through whatever the picks we were calling them earlier. So I had to scramble to see who would really be efficient. And from last season, he was a tier 1 reserve, and then Pogs moved him down because he didn't race enough in tier 1, and Axis was like a midfield tier 1 guy. So I gotta, with the options we have left, I gotta get him while he's still available. So that was my thought process there.
Yeah, he's a fair pick. I think he's a good pick. Definitely interested to see how he's got. Now, it looks like we've got the next pick in as well. You want to go ahead and show it up?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, this is an interesting pick. Let's go ahead and show it.
This is a pick for me.
This is a pick, right?
Yeah, this is a pick.
I'm interested to see what Simon's got this season. I think he's got a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah.
With Jim also having stewarding background as well, and Simon may or may not have had a couple run-ins with the stewards.
A couple.
I think that's it's both like a match made in heaven and a match made in hell at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
To where Yeah, it could be. It could be pure purgatory where it ends up. It also could be like the best reformation, season of his life, and could transform him because having not just a thoroughly experienced steward kind of TP, but also somebody who's very down to earth and just like knows how to play the game beyond just what the lobby presents you, which is just pure pace. He knows about the smarts of racing really well. Jim does. I think he's going to be a really good, for lack of a better term, mentor for Simon in the mental side of how to get around with the race. So I think it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one.
Well, Jim has put his pick in.
Yeah. He's got his next one. Let's go ahead and show it. Ooh, this is good. This is a good one. This is one I was excited to see go.
This is a good.
There
pick.
it is. That's Golden Drift right there. Yeah, he's moved up. No surprise, of course, right?
No.
Absolutely smoked his tier. Now, D, you've got to go up against him this season. How are you feeling about that?
So I saw him a lot in tier 5. I saw how dominant he was doing. It reminded me really of how I was doing in tier 5.
Yeah.
But what I will say is tier 5 is going to be a lot closer to tier 4 now that this is probably going to be one of the last seasons that we're doing on this game. This is going to be about as fast as people will get. I think this is going to be a very, very tight tier 4. Always tier 4, tier 3, and tier 5 are like 5/10 off each other normally. And this is just making it even more solidified. He's going to be a great driver in tier 4, and I can't wait to see how many times I battle him.
Yeah. He's gonna be fun. I'm excited to see what he's got. Moving up is always a scary prospect, so I think he's gonna handle the challenge well. Is what I think. I'm excited to see what he's got. Looks like Mod's got his pick in as well. Mod, you can go ahead and throw it in. Let's see who you've picked for your next pick. I have him on my board. There he is. So this is gonna be he's one of the most interesting rookies in my opinion. Jake Laser.
Jake
in tier 5. He's an interesting rookie. He's gonna be, in my opinion, he's one of the biggest wild cards. Where this could be a phenomenal gamble, or it could backfire worse than a musket. Like I don't know which one it's gonna be. I think he's gonna be. Really fun to watch. He says, "I won't let you down." That's already a good sign. That's already +1 in my book. So he's watching. He's invested. He's ready to go.
You want some extra motivation? We moved you down a tier, so hopefully that's some extra motivation there.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was potentially going to be tier 4. So he was a bubble driver of the reserves. The bubble driver reserves are the scariest ones because you really don't know how it's going to work. So it's always a fun one.
I was about to say, I thought he was going to end up in tier 4 because of how fast he was. I thought he was basically on my pace, if not a little bit slower, obviously, but he was still pretty well holding up against the tier 4 drivers in the social race. He's pretty fast, so I can't wait to see what he does in tier 5. This is going to be fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Very fun. Now we're on to Mr. Buenasera, which, by the way, Senor Buenasera, your teammate, Mr. Sacco, jumped into the chat. He says, I saw where I was picked. Buenasera.
Buenasera. Trust me, I had
my turn. I'm just gonna making sure the guy I wanted was not taken yet.
And was he?
No, he was not.
I like how you're not crossing them off as we go. That's my favorite part.
No, I'm literally just looking at my phone. I'm not. I'm looking at the list on my phone. That's how much effort I'm putting into this.
He literally has a printed. I'm going to mention this. He literally has a printed version of this thing on his desk, and he's not using it. He's rather looking at the tiny little phone.
Wait. I mean, like, why not just get like a Sharky or something and just like swipe across it each time?
You're telling me.
Pick is in.
Yeah. All right, pick is in. Let's go ahead and show it up. Ooh. This could be scary.
I love this pick because it's a wild
Thank you,
card.
D-Master. I appreciate the love. No one's given me love today. Appreciate it. Thank you.
This would be
Pause.
Marcus. I mean, obviously, we all love the Marcus pick. It's a great pick. But I think this one's also really good. This is a pretty solid one.
Yeah.
I have a
not much to go off of on this one. I just saw his
Yeah.
time trials, and I just looked at the other new guys in that tier that were time trials, and his was pretty good compared to those guys. That's all that went into this.
So I think as he is someone who went in NA and in the main tiers, I'm pretty certain that he is in the NA group of people who just race in the main tiers with no assists anyways. So that to me qualifies as someone who's a pretty clean driver. And in tier 4, we need a little bit more of those. Ever since Zohan left, it's been cleaner, but we still want more and more. So
say the quiet part out loud, my coach. Jeez.
Be funny won the Revolutionary War.
Yeah.
This is it's a bold pick right here. Let's do it. I went ahead and throw my pick in. Let's go ahead and show it up. Williams selects Senior Oppenheim for tier 1.
I think this is a good pick.
Yeah,
I agree.
I think you're cooking with this one.
There was a time when Bobs was leading the championship for like 5 rounds straight. I just want to say this.
Yeah.
There was a time.
I'm looking.
So
I think for where that pick is placed, it's a good pick.
Yes.
Like I wouldn't have took Bops over any of the tier 1s guys that have been picked yet.
Right.
But where he's picked at in tier 1 is about perfect for that pick.
You know, I actually think Bops is gonna be a little bit better than you guys think. I think he's gonna be up there at the front.
I can tell you guys, I've been spending a lot of extra time with Bops because of our endurance racing team. I've been getting ready for Daytona 24. And I know this guy has work ethic like nobody's business. When he says, I'm going to put my mind down to something, he does. Right. And I'm excited to see what he's got. In fact, I've got somebody who's mad at me, Jim, just rages mad at me for that pick. So that means it was a good one. I like that one. That's good. I love it. My favorite is in the TP chat where we're picking in our picks, guy. A little fun insider knowledge. A lot of the TPs, they're not allowed to say anything except for who they're picking, but there's no regulation on whether or not they can react to your message. And so I got a nice little middle finger from. Yeah. I got 2 already.
That, to be honest with you. I think I was a start on
that. Yep. He's a good one. Definitely he is.
Pogs has put his pick in.
Let's go ahead and show this one. This is a good one from Pogs. This is an interesting one for sure. Let's show it up. As I say that, everybody reacts to my message, by the way. Pogs has gone with a rookie. 50 in 07.
Okay.
How did we get that name? First off, how did we get 50 in 07? I'm curious. It looks like he's in chat right now. Arjun, how did you get 50 in 07? I'm curious. But good pick right there from Pogs. That'll be.
He turned 50 in 2007.
Oh my god,
that's not true.
Oh,
is that Pog's second account? What is that?
That's funny. All right, that was a good roast. That was good.
A good roast.
That was good. Second account. It'll be fun. Yeah, it looks like he's friends with Ray Bush. So that's scary to have friends together. It always means the vibes within the team is better. So yeah, it's definitely something to I think a lot of these teams looks like they're paying attention to.
Put his pick in.
Ooh, Lakota. Okay, let's go ahead and see what Lakota's got. Go ahead and show it up.
I like this pick as well.
It's not bad. Not bad. What Snowman, what do you think about this one?
I don't mind it. I mean, it has good potential to work out for him. You're talking about the Braided Axe pick, right? That's what we're looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it could work out. I've heard rumors that Braided Axe has had trouble getting to grips with his new handling model. He was really, really fast on F1 22. But in the couple of races I've seen him here, I think he's more suited as a lower range tier 2, tier 3 kind of guy. But I think if he has put in the time, he could be up back to mid-range tier 2. And I look forward to seeing him on track. He's a very nice guy on the track. He doesn't do anything stupid.
Yeah. Com has put his pick in.
Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and see what Com's got. I showed up. Com in the Mercedes. Is he cooking or is he burning? Looks like he's going down the line again. He's picking a friend, as he says. Yoga in tier 4. Now, what do you think?
I'm gonna
stay by the pick of all time.
It is one of the picks of our generation. It's not the most amazing pick of our generation.
No.
It is one of the...
It's
I can't complain too much. I picked Sako, so
yeah. I don't know. I don't know too much about Yoga. Obviously, he's a rookie, so I haven't seen too much of his pace. But for the vibes that Com is trying to get here, I agree with this pick. For the speed, I do not agree with this pick.
Well, I mean, you've seen Com, the way that he filmed his TP video. Do you think he's in it for the speed or is he in it for the vibes? Yeah, man's in it for the vibes this year.
Yeah. That's what I
don't think he knew where he was when he made that video.
I don't think so either. Yeah. We shall see. Now, it's obviously, D, it's going to be one of your competitors. So he's going to have a chip on his shoulder now. He's going to say, hey, I want to beat you. So never know.
I'm okay with it.
Never know. Never know. Never know. We shall find out. I'm curious, though, who Kiss My Axe is going to pick now. He's got a pretty stacked group so far. He's looking pretty solid, obviously being pretty top heavy. I wonder if he's going to go down low or if he's going to stay and try to fill out maybe that tier 2 slot. That's the real question. I don't know exactly what he's going to go for. We're about to find out. Oh, it looks like it's actually in. Look at that. It's good timing. Do you want to show it?
Yeah.
Go ahead and show it up. So it looks like Mr. Kiss My Axe has grabbed Nathan W's for tier 5.
Shit.
You didn't see anything.
You put the wrong one. Just show both.
It
flips.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and redo that one.
Every season.
Every season. Yeah, have it once. You gotta have it once. Yeah.
Well, Kiss My Axe chooses Nathan WS. And you want to just go do the next one as well, since they already know?
Let's go ahead and show it. Yep.
Wait a minute. Wait, Mod. You put it in the wrong spot. It's in the wrong spot.
Oh, yeah, it is.
You threw him in the wrong tier.
Good grief.
We're making it happen. We're making it happen.
We're making it
Don't worry
happen.
about it. Yeah, Nathan says tier 4. Sheesh. Is he scared? I don't know. Nathan, he's in
not tier 4.
He's not.
He's in a tough tier for sure. Because he's tier 5 actually. It's pretty funny. Yeah, the next one is going to be the McLaren grabbing Mr. Kamau in tier 4. Ooh, Kamau.
As of right now, y'all better watch out for McLaren. I'm just letting you know,
yeah.
I don't think they've taken a wrong foot.
Now, why do you say that?
Just overall, I mean, tier 1. Shrine tier 2, Process in tier 3, Jordan and MRK in tier 4. I mean, I don't think he's made a off pick yet.
I think there's
MRK. I mean, MRK is going up.
Picks there.
MRK was doing really well in tier 5 last season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
he was pretty good.
Minico's put his next 2 in.
Okay. Let's go ahead and show the next one. Let's show the first one.
This one
That's
is
correct.
correct.
Yeah, he's grabbed tier 6's not Rusty. Okay. All right, grabbing a rookie. Now, if history is to be repeated, he will grab another tier 6 driver. Let's go ahead and show the next pick. Show it up.
History was not repeated, and this is a good pick. I like this pick personally.
I disagree with you.
Fatweed down from tier 2. He is chaos. He is chaotic. He does have a lot of incidents. I'm not gonna say that. He's not that consistent, but he has some good pace.
Oh, he'll be tough to out qualify, but he won't be tough to out race.
I'm not saying he's not tough to out race.
Honestly, as his teammate last season, the amount of howlers I saw this dude make, whether it was strategy, when he chooses to make moves, I feel like I don't know if he was just forcing the issue last season because he wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed in tier 2. But I don't know. I see you see coming down a tier, you're sitting there yeah, it could work out, but I think it's still a long shot. I say this out of love, Fatweed.
Exactly.
I love the guy, but I'm going to list literally every single thing that is wrong with you right now. Oh my god!
I can't wait till
this only happens because we love Fatweed and he's phenomenally fun and a great guy. Just want to point that one out there, but absolutely, we're definitely roasting the crap out of Fatweed for sure.
The amount of night outs I saw that guy take in our Aston Martin chat last season, it just tells me everything.
Giants has put his pick in.
Ooh, okay, let's go ahead and show this pick for Giants fan. Let's go ahead and show it up.
Oh,
Giants fan.
This is a good
McLaren.
pick. This is
He's grabbed still to the day the best name right here. Vince Sexy. Good one.
Yeah.
Good one, absolutely. Yes, it's a scary one. He can be really quick on his day. Also, Ryan noticing that I'm doing the draft in the hotel. That's correct. I am doing the hotel. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I think Vince is always a secret weapon. He's always somebody who can do well. I remember when he was accidentally put up into tier 2 or tier 3 with us. It felt so bad, man. But there were some races where he was like actually kind of close to us. I was like, oh my God, what the heck? So in tier 5, he can be dangerous. He can be very dangerous. So
yeah,
let's see what we got. Well, so Sergeant Milk thinks he's going to get picked last. I don't think so, Milk. I've seen your time trials. You're not going to be last. I promise you that. I promise you that. I'm just going to say that one. I'm curious who Haas is going to go for right here. You know, Haas, as we've noticed, it's been a bit of an aggressive strategy. Tolby, you've commented a couple times on this Haas strategy. What do you think? Do you think he's going to pick another aggressive one? Or do you think he's going to maybe go for a bit of a safer pick this time around?
I mean, he needs to start going safe. My first year TPing, I did the same thing. I went for speed and aggression, and it did not work out well. I think it's better a mixture. Have one guy in a tier that's fast and aggressive, but the second guy hit his teammate, try to make him the safer guy.
Yeah.
Well, his pick is
in.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and let's see who he grabs. It's Max. Who's he going to go for? We shall find out, shan't we?
Snoop Francis in tier 6, and this is the most unsafe pick I think we've seen yet for a rookie.
Oh, you say unsafe. Now, why do you say
I'm not
that?
saying unsafe as in it's not a good pick. I think this is actually an underrated pick for him being a rookie. He's pretty quick, and I've not seen too much of his consistency yet, but he's been up there with me in a social race. But I don't know if this would be considered a safe pick for being a tier 6 driver.
Interesting thoughts. Well, we shall see if you're right or wrong. It's a bit of an interesting analysis. I'm curious how it's going to go. He's an interesting one for me. Obviously the rookies, you never really know kind of thing. Yeah. But you watched a lot of the rookie racing. Probably actually you watched more than I did. I only got to chance to catch some snippets. So he's one that will. We'll see what he's got. Chazzy says, why am I getting catching smoke? That's really funny. Technic Speedy is saying, I'm being slept on. I'd smoke Chazzy in my sleep. So I'm wondering if Speedy's going to get picked anytime soon. After that.
Com put his pick in.
All right. Let's go ahead and show up who's Com's got. Com with his 7th round draft pick. Oh my gosh, already on 7th pick. Oh my gosh.
Toast in tier 5.
Tier 5.
Toast X, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yep. Get ready for Lakota to pick a rookie. I'm just going to say this right now. He hasn't sent anything yet. Rookie. Coming rookie. Guarantee.
I wish I wasn't reserving this season. I wish I was back in tier 5. MRK's up. Golden Drift's up. I would like my chances in tier 5 this season. But
it'd be a tough one.
Being a grown up sucks.
Lakota is this pick in.
Just getting grown up.
Yeah, I feel like with all the people that have moved up from tier 5, I actually have a chance.
Never know. Well, let's go ahead and show the next one. Let's see what we got. We got Lakota. His next one. I said rookie. Who's he gonna pick? Is he gonna stay on strats?
Not a rookie.
Oh,
Quite the
Enzo. Yeah, a very experienced driver here at Moose Racing League. Okay. Senor Diazepine, as I like to call him. This will be a fun one. I'm excited to see what he's got this season.
I think 100% he runs full no assists, so.
Oh, he is for sure?
Yep. His pace is exactly the same in no assists as in main tiers.
Perfect. Mm-hmm. He'll be a good one then. This will be fun to watch. I'm excited for this one. Yeah, I'm interested to see how this is gonna go. This will be interesting. Now we're already on Pogs right here, and I don't know what Pogs is gonna be thinking for this one.
He hasn't got a tier 3 or tier 5 driver, so I think he has to get something.
I have a specific driver in mind I think he's gonna pick, and I'm hoping it's the one.
I'm also shocked that Lakota has yet to grab a tier 1 driver. Same thing with Jim. They're the only two teams that have yet to grab at least one tier 1 driver. So interesting strats from those guys. Very, very interesting strats for sure. Curious to see how that's going to work out. Very curious. Very curious. Pogs. About to make his pick. Dude, we're all like waiting in anticipation because
I'm excited.
I don't know, man. I think
needles.
Yeah, Pogs is just such a he's a wild card this season. I really have no idea what he's gonna go for. What kind of strats he's gonna go for.
I was just looking at the tier list for both 3, 5, and 6, and I'm just like, all of these drivers are pretty decent. It's a hard pick. Well, some of these aren't.
Pog just put his pick in.
Ooh.
Pogs has made his pick. Let's go ahead and show it up. Yeah, that's a good one.
Dang good pick. That's exactly who I was just looking at.
Yeah, it's our good friend, Mr. Nicky G.
Nicky G on his day is faster than me, and
he's a speedy boy.
I don't know how he got this far through tier 5 without getting picked. I see a couple of good choices.
I was genuinely
I think it's the race pace more than anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, his quality pace will be top tier. It's him where he's gonna finish. That's how he was last season in tier 5. Also, he was top. He was really fast quality, and then he kind of fall back, little mistakes and stuff throughout the races.
Yeah,
that's really little moments here
Pun
and
just
there.
put his pick in.
I've put my pick in.
You had this typed out, right, Pun?
I was pretty ready for this one. Yeah. Let's go ahead and show it up. I've decided to cover off a tier, and with the best person I could possibly ask.
That.
We got epic wins on the Williams team. Come on, let's go happy. Let's go happy. Let's go. And I've got some people mad at me. Specifically, Kiss My Axe is real mad at me. It's real mad at me. I just want to say, he said to no 4 times in a row because he's so mad. Separate messages. No. Happy Egg Pies. Let's freaking go, dude. I've been needing you on this team for so dang long. It's about dang time.
You can't even say
Is that more of a vibes pick?
Yeah.
I think among the people that are out of tier 2 already, I think he's gonna be like mid pack.
Yeah.
But he'll
get you points, but he's gonna be mid pack.
Think about it this way, though. Let's think right now. What draft round are we in? We're in draft round 7?
Yeah. Round 7, pick 68.
We're in draft round mid pack at this point. So it's a question of are you going to try to just say, mid pack, or like that's a bad thing, or are you gonna say no, that's actually great for where he's at right now. I think he's in a perfect spot. So I'm stoked for this one. Yeah. Sandman has a good point. Happy is dominant when he stops talking to chat. That's facts. The days that he focuses, quick. Yeah, he's quick.
Also, as someone who saw a lot of the interviews that we're going on from the video that we are going to publish very soon, this man has gotten so much praise from Kiss My Axe that like I couldn't even put it in the video because it was probably like 5 minutes of just talking great things about his vibe, and maybe not his speed, but his vibe plus his okay speed makes him a very good pick in my opinion.
Yeah. Yellow's put his pick in.
Let's go ahead and show it up. And I'm going to mention, by the way, what Yellow Snowman said about this one. It's pretty funny. I just want to mention, he picked Michigan fan. And then he also said, go Blues, which I say, go green. Excuse you, sir. Excuse you. All right. It's hard right now, but go green. Okay.
I knew it would upset you.
Yeah.
I said it.
Monster. Yeah, it's monster.
That's a really good driver. That's a really good driver pairing for tier 6, though.
Yeah, it's a good driver. He's a great teammate.
2 safe hands. I feel like they can work together.
That's exactly what that is.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like actually, Michigan fan is like one of the best people you can have on your team. He is so positive and just like will always bring the team up. So yeah, he's always fun to have on the team. So yeah, you got a good one there. I'm not gonna lie, it's a really
in.
Ooh, Mod. Okay, let's go ahead and show it up. Who you got? Oh, that's a good solid pick right there for Mod.
Solid pick.
Mod scratched himself. A tier 1 driver. Supply Raptor. Yep. It's a good one. He's covered off tier 1. Mod yet to grab tier 6, guys. Mod yet to grab tier 6.
Same with Jim and
Just want to say that. Yep. Yep. Interesting. Interesting strats. Interesting strats. Also, it looks like people are so mad that Fatweed is tier 3 as well, which is hilarious. Trust. Just wait for the seasons. That's all I'm gonna say. We shall see what happens when the lights go out.
There is thought put into it. It's not like we're handing out championships to people unless we're pogs and want to give one to Marcus Lives. But
what's the most lopsided championship we've ever had in Moose? I think it is actually number 1.
And the one factor is because he never had any league experience, which is the reason he was put there.
I also want to mention this, guys. Do you know how annoying this is? That Marcus Libs goes from never touching a league ever in his life, and in the same year, with the same calendar year, goes and races against Max Verstappen across the world.
That's nuts.
That's another level.
Crazy.
There's a reason why this guy was gassed up and is continuously gassed up. Like, that's another level of dedication and just like crazy, I'm ready to go kind of person. So yeah, he's insane. He's absolutely nuts. Also, Deed says, Punju, how late is it for you? I feel bad for your neighbors. It's only 10 o'clock. They can deal with it. It's a hotel. I'm not going to be here tomorrow.
Not the worst thing that's happened in a hotel.
I'm not going to be here tomorrow.
That's facts, yeah. I'm gone.
Yeah,
so
what are they going to do? File a complaint in the morning?
Yeah, exactly. They're like, oh, that guy that's gone. Okay. Well, hey, we've got a pick in from Jim Just Raged. Okay. It's a pick. That's a pick.
He got both picks, actually.
He does. Yeah, he does have both picks. It's a really good second pick, too. Let's go ahead and show the first one. Oh, Shanked again. It says, tell the story for the rookies. Are you wondering about the story of
Marcus?
I think it's the story of how you ended up in a hotel in the first place.
Oh, I'd prefer not to tell that one. That was a bit of a sad day. But we got Drunken Shamrock in tier 4.
Oh, no, he means the Max Verstappen one.
Max Verstappen story. I will as soon as we get back to a little bit of a lull. Absolutely. Drunken Shamrock into tier 4 though for Jim Just Rage is a good pick, and Jim's got another pick already on deck. So let's go ahead and show that one as well. Looks like it's 2 good picks in a row. That's where we're at right now. Pretty freaking good. It's a little annoying, honestly.
Good picks.
Yeah, he's grabbed Don't Blink for tier 1, Mr. Throat Yogurt. Second best name of the league, right behind Kiss My Axe or Vince Sexy. Kiss My Axe is 3rd.
I think NVA is up there as well.
He's been demoted.
It's pretty good. I know, yeah. Kiss My Axe was 2nd for a long time. But I'm kind of like I'm warming up to Throat Yogurt. That sounds wrong. Yep. We're gonna forget that one.
Somebody clip that and take it entirely out of context, please. Thank you.
Thank you. No, thank you. So for real though, I think that was a good time for us to tell that Max Verstappen story. So, fun fact, guys. Marcus Libs, he's Canadian, and he went to the Canadian Grand Prix this year, and he entered into an in-person sim racing event called the Heineken 00 Challenge, sponsored by Heineken, of course, and co-sponsored by Red Bull. Where in-person sim racing events, you have a chance to go and kind of do really well and potentially qualify to go fly out to the Netherlands to go compete in like a full-on crazy event. And Marcus was the champion of all of Canada for this event, the entire country of Canada.
Wow.
So, yeah, he knows how to show up when he goes in person, especially, and that is really hard. I did my first in-person sim racing event this year. It's really hard. It is nerve-wracking like nobody's business. So yeah, this dude's insane. He's never one to sleep on. He knows how to put it down when it's his time to go and throw down some good lap times. He's just like that. Looks like we've got a pick in as well. Oh, just kidding. We don't have a pick in. Excuse me.
I'm putting it in now though.
Okay. There it is. Okay. Let's go ahead and show this pick. It's a good pick from you, Mod. Go ahead and show what we got.
I like this yogurt. I like this.
Sergeant Milk is in, baby. Milk in tier 6. Let's go. Mod has grabbed himself a tier 6 driver. Finally. Let's go.
Good. Yeah. It's
not
a bad pick.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a boom bust kind of pick, but at this point, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
It's a what pick?
A boom bust kind of pick.
If it's someone who ends up on the ban list, we'll see. But
I think he'll be here. He says, "Yay, I can go to sleep."
He's active enough in the Discord to make me think he'll stay.
Yeah.
I mean, he's here. Guys, think about it this way. He just stayed up till 3 a.m. just to watch this. This is a dedicated man. I think he's going to be a great
That's
addition to the Moose League.
That's a good indicator.
Milk, I'm excited to have you. Have a beautiful rest of your night, my man. Get some sleep now that you finally can. And welcome to Tier 6, my man. Let's see what you got this season. Now it looks like it's time for Buonasera to make his draft pick.
Buonasera.
Yeah, I have no clue what I'm doing anymore.
This sounds. I'm surprised you had a clue this long. If I'm being honest with you, this is impressive. Yeah, Andy says 3 a.m. for the UK peeps. It's late. You guys are troopers. Troopers for sure. Also to Shanks again, he says, "Whoa, that's insane. I know Heineken is all about F1. If anyone has been to Amsterdam and the Heineken experience, a bunch of F1 themed stuff there. That's correct. Yeah, and he got a lot of it. Not only did he go to this event, may I also add, he got 3rd place. I'm gonna also add that one as well. Marcus is the guy. Yeah, he cooked. Like he really went out there and just showed it up. So it was really impressive. He's had a heck of a 2023, and I think his 2024 is gonna go even better. You never know.
So
he did also have ring problems. Good point. Yeah, tier 1's going to be a fun tier. It gets crazier every single year, and it's going to be nuts, guys. It's going to be, we're getting closer and closer to that WR PSGO kind of processions, but with way more action because these drivers love to send it, and that's what I like. Okay, it's actually a really good pick.
Yeah, let's put his pick in.
Yellow Snowman's throwing his pick in. Let's go. Let's go ahead and show it up. Shoot, dude. You took
this is a good pick. One. This is a good pick.
That's a really good pick.
I flip-flopped on this one like 4 or 5 times in the last 2 minutes. It was between him and a tier 3 driver I really wanted to bring back to my squad. Yeah, I'm hoping his luck can finally turn around.
Hoping.
It's a hard ask given his history, but I'm hoping it could turn around.
Yeah.
Just needs some decent chunks of points. That's all we need.
I think he just needs, like, it's just the vibes. He needs the right team principal, man. I think you're the guy. He was my next pick too. He was literally next on my draft list. I'm like, God, dang it. Because I thought, we'd be able to have like a really fun time together. And same thing, like, Alo, I think you and I have pretty similar leadership styles when it comes to how we run our teams, and so I think he'd be a great fit for either one of us, and I think he's going to do a great job.
Desperate need for tier 5 to add. That was my first tier 5 guy this late.
Yeah, he's a good pick.
You've put your pick in.
I have put my pick in. Let's go ahead and show it up. All right, I went ahead and grabbed
Mark 7 Hitch.
Mr. Hitch, absolutely. Hitch, welcome to the team, my friend. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to have some fun, Hitch. I mean, Hitch and I are also homies. I definitely think he's going to be a really good addition to the Tier 1 squad. Him and Bops are going to be a hilariously fun duo. They know each other well, too, so even better.
Hopefully that draft doesn't. Hopefully that draft goes off without a hitch.
Nice.
Nice. See what you did there.
Dude. Okay, thank you, Bob. Thank you. I thought he was ready for that one. That's funny. Yep, that's good. That's good. Well, we're now down to Pogs. Holy smokes, we're down to like what, the 7th
we're on round 8.
Round 8. Oh my gosh.
Round 8,
Whoa.
pick 75.
Wow, dude. I mean, the draft, like it definitely takes time, but it also moves so fast at the same time. This is we're getting down to the business end right here, and still so far, Lakota has yet to grab himself a tier 1 driver. So he's up next.
Shocker.
And Pogs is yet to grab himself a tier 3 guy. He's basically kind of given up hope on that tier. He said, then can't do it.
Okay.
Yeah. And
he hasn't picked a teammate either.
Tier 6 either.
True.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. He hasn't picked a teammate. So Bob's in a bit of an interesting situation. I'm curious if he's expecting, his tier 1 to really, and tier 2 to really carry the field. Could be kind of what he's thinking. You never know. You never know.
I want to ask you a question, Punju. How are you feeling Punju and Mod, how are y'all feeling in this tier 3 where someone hasn't been picked in like 3 rounds? So
you mean like tier 3 drivers have been picked, or
there's 15 drivers that have already been picked or that have already settled their place, and nobody's been picked like very recently. So you basically already see all your competition How are y'all feeling knowing that you're gonna have to race against all of these very fast people?
I mean, if I'm being honest with you, I feel fine. I feel very much so up to the challenge. I still think there's one guy, which I don't know why Pogs. If Pogs skips him in this round,
I know who you're talking about, Punju.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, if Pogs skips him in this round, this is just crazy talk. There's one guy that like needs to get picked right now. In
I'm
tier 3.
excited to see one back.
Exactly.
We're talking. Yeah,
we're
we're
on the
talking
same
about
page. We're all on the same page.
I'm looking at this
all
list and I'm
back.
like, why hasn't he been picked?
Yeah,
It's like
and we're just
so
waiting
long.
for Pogs right now, and I think he's
Why am I
probably
the
been
only
listening to
person
us.
It was between him and
have-
Norm. I had to do Norm first. If
That's
Norm
fair.
wasn't there, I would have taken him.
This is fair. I wonder if Pogs is listening to us and is going to take our very non-subliminal advice.
He probably is. I hope he's still awake.
He's awake. He's not.
Oh man, that's
all,
funny.
all three people who are in the chat are just looking, waiting to see if he'll choose them.
And he put his pick in finally.
What is picking? Let's go ahead and show it up. This is an interesting one. I think it's a good wild card.
Yeah.
It's a very good vibes pick as well. You got TJ. TJ, welcome to the squad. You got picked by the director of the league too. You're having a pretty good intro into the league, man. You're gonna have some fun here. That's a really good team to be on, dude. For your first time ever in the league, that's pretty freaking good. So TJ, welcome to tier 6. You got a great teammate and a great team principal. So that's a good one. It's a good one. Now we're on to Lakota, Mr. Rookie Man. Is he gonna pick his tier 1 guy finally? Is he gonna do it? What are you thinking?
No.
Is he just gonna keep skipping it? You think he's gonna go and just like take the last 2?
I think at this point you just take the last 2.
Could be. You know?
So
just kind of let it show up how.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. Say what you're gonna say.
I was gonna say, so I still see someone in here who has been chatting up so much SHIT in chat since basically the season ended. And he hasn't been picked for tier 1. I'm pretty surprised he's still there.
I know what you're talking about. We'll see.
There's like 4 guys. There's like 4 people that still match that description.
Yeah,
It's
no,
not just one dude.
I think I know who you're talking about though, for sure.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Lakota put his pick in.
Oh, Lakota. Okay, let's go ahead and see what Mr. Rookie's got. Send it. Tom is like praying that we all go faster because it's 3 a.m. for him right now. Let's see what he's got. Lakota. Braz Monster Jammers.
That is a
Takes
good
tier
pick.
6 guy still yet to grab a tier 1. That's a good pick.
I think
It's a good
so.
pick. But again, his strats is very obvious. He says, no, I'm not even going to touch tier 1 until last chance.
Right.
Last
You know,
chance.
I've won a
Lost cause at this
championship
point.
drafting like this before, so
That's true.
Tom has put his pick in.
That's a good one.
Oh, that's what his pick good. I like how Calm always puts a little bit of a comment at the end of everything he does. That's just extra vibes. It's good. It's good fun. Let's go ahead and let's send it. It's a good pick too, actually.
Yeah, I like this pick.
Yeah.
Sandman for tier 4.
That's a good one. Yeah. He can be a dangerous one.
There was a late swap. I believe it was this morning, right? He was supposed to be a tier 5 guy, and then he was late swapped up to tier 4. He was the first pick if it was tier 5 for me. I would have picked him first, but
Right.
I like him as tier 4 here. This is a good spot for him at this part of the order. It's good.
Yeah, I think he'd be good. I think he can be good. Imagine if he would have been tier 5.
Yeah, that would have been a frenzy to take him first pick.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been insane. And he was pretty high on my list too. He was like the only rookie. I mean, like as you can probably tell, I don't think any rookies right now. Still.
Over.
He was the only one that I was like, hell yeah, let's do it.
So I don't know if y'all saw chat, but Bouncy put in chat a comment.
Oh man. Bouncy.
It's not bad. It's not impactful.
Thank you. Yes, thank you, Mod.
Yeah, that was definitely a weird communication.
Yeah, there it is. Another one. That's just you guys. Oh my gosh. The worst. Wow.
Kayla said ban bouncy. I'm sick of this.
Love it.
The
Well, we
next
got
2
another
picks
pick
are
in. Looks like-
in. Oh no.
Yeah, looks like Kiss My Axe is ready to go. Let's go ahead and show it up. It's a good pick.
I like this pick because he was in he was in me and Punj's team last year, and I know how fast Cartman is, and I know how consistent he is, but he gets so damn unlucky. Excuse my language, but like he has so much more pace, and he's up there fighting it basically in the top 5 every week, but he gets unlucky every race and has to fight back.
Yeah, I've seen it happen firsthand while driving. It's just like, oh, hey, it's Cartman, and there he goes.
Yeah.
Just put his pick in.
Oh, Giants did put his pick in. Oh, he's ready to go. Oh, wow. A lot of people are putting their picks in quick. Let's go ahead and show Giants fans next pick.
We're accommodating.
We're starting to, we're starting to cook. Yeah, we're trying to accommodate Calm right now. Looks like
we're accommodating.
Giants fan.
Sorry.
Accommodate. Giants fan with the Echo Alex tier 3 pick. Okay. All right. Echo Alex, he's been my teammate before. He's always good.
Yeah.
He's just always good to be in the team with. Yeah, he's amazing. Also, Bouncy, thank you so much. 69 viewers, nice. Liker helmet will take you out of Red Bull Academy. Appreciate it. Thank you guys. Everybody make sure you smash that like button on the video, please.
Next pick is in as well. Next 2 picks.
Yep. Next 3 picks, technically. Let's go ahead and show Miniko's first pick before he starts to snake. Miniko with a good one.
Harry Sutton. Or Sutton, sorry.
Yeah, Harry Sutton, tier 4. There it is. Harry says, come on, please, someone, and then immediately gets picked. There it is.
Yeah.
He's like, let me go to bed.
Let me go to bed. I agree with that.
Europeans, and I feel so bad for them on draft night, but I also don't stay up.
Out of my dedication, I will not stay up for that.
I'll just figure out it in the morning.
Same.
Round 9. It's underway.
Oh, wow. Holy smokes. We're on the second last round, guys. Penultimate round. And the first pick of the penultimate round. Let's go ahead and show it up. See what we got.
This is the pick that I was kind of thinking about earlier for tier 3. Technic Speedy. He's fast.
There he is.
And I don't know how consistent he is, but on his day, he is up there.
Yeah, he just needs to have a day.
Yeah, he just needs to have a day. Not gonna lie.
Yep, that's the way that I say it. I think he's got the shot for it. Raced against him many times. But I believe he's one of the ones that I've gotten past because he spins in front of me more than often on how I get past him.
Right.
So
Giants has put his pick in.
Ooh, Giants fan. Okay. Giants fan, ready to go. Let's go ahead and show it up. I'm mad at you, Giants fan.
This is a good pick as well.
Rude.
Dreams
in
tier
pick.
2.
Yep. Dreams will be a great pick.
Okay. Yeah.
It's gonna hurt. That's good. That's good.
He was fighting for a championship last season, and he spun at the, I think, second to last lap, and all 3 of them would have been tied for the championship. This is definitely a great pick. I don't know how he made it this far.
Yeah, he was pretty high on my list. He was my next one I was gonna get to, so I'm a little mad. Oh, because Max is ready to go. Okay, let's go ahead and show that one up. Okay.
Fake Mano for tier 2. I think this is a safe pick. I think this is a safe pick to not have any chances, not leave any chances for later. Just covering that tier 2 slot, that's pretty competitive. That tier is really competitive this season.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Also, by the way, Giants fan has a good point. That was City of R you were thinking of, not Dreams, by the way, for the spin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Dreams was a little farther down, but still great, phenomenal. He's gonna be good up there for sure. But yeah, looks like Giants fans done a lot of retention. If you've noticed, guys, he's done a lot of retention from last season.
Yeah.
Just switched colors and said same team.
Yeah, he's playing at save, which is kind of like completely the opposite of Lakota, who is just saying,
full
you know
gamble.
what? Yeah, everything. All the rookies, all the new people. Let's go for it.
Do you see that comment from Dan? He says, fun fact, Lakota has drafted the most rookie drivers out of any TP in MRL history, barring the early seasons where there weren't many drivers, which is facts, because we actually didn't even have TPs until season 6. So that's pretty impressive. It's quite a record to have. Now we're back on the comm, and he may have fallen asleep, guys. Warning.
Can
as he seems to like to do during interviews.
It's weird. He made a pick and then rescinded it.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there.
He had a change of heart.
I picked a guy. You know what? Let's swap it out. Let's do somebody different.
Gosh, the heck, dude.
He saw your pick, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's a good pick.
All
Yeah,
right,
it's really
it's in.
good pick. Let's go ahead and show it, so I can go punch my monitor. I'm going to reclaim my board.
I thought you were about to say your mom, and I was about to say
No, but no, that's a Cobb K going to Mercedes. Dang, dude. That's good.
He's just filled out everything except for tier 6. He's just left.
Yeah, he just said. Well, I mean, it's funny because like right next to him, Lakota's gone for everything except for tier 1 so far. I bet you Lakota's about to grab a tier 5 driver. He's gonna say, "I will take whoever I get in tier 1 at this point."
Yeah, Jim has also left tier 6 hanging.
Yep.
So I'm not a team principal. You guys who are more experienced than me, what is a worse tier to not fill in? Tier 1 or tier 6?
Tier 6, in my opinion.
I agree.
Yeah, I would pick tier 6 over tier
Yeah.
1.
I mean, at this point, tier 1's a dry well. There's not much left.
That's fair.
Yeah, there's still plenty of slots open in tier 6. Like, about half the team principals have picked one driver. So, I mean, you still have some opportunities to fill in some good slots here.
Yeah.
Well,
in tier 1, the racing's so close in tier 1. I mean, if you go look at the quality times and look at how close they race each other lap after lap after lap, it's a crapshoot. And then tier 6, you usually have, you have your standout guys that are going to be up top. So, I mean, I try to go with where the points are going to be at, which is, to me, was always the lower tiers.
Yeah.
And
And also
more standout guys
Yeah.
in the lower tiers.
Very good point. I still remember 2 seasons ago, the first 8 races of tier 1 all had different winners.
Right. It's a crapshoot.
Yeah, it's crazy. So it took 8 races before we get a repeat winner, which was Giants fan. Really annoying. But yeah, I mean, it's always very, very tight up there. So you're right. I think picking those lower tiers is definitely a smart move. I think Lakota is stumped as to what to do at this point.
I'm just reading
because he
chat.
probably doesn't see. Yeah, he probably doesn't see too many rookies right now. Yeah, I'm seeing the chat too. It looks like Chilla's mad at Giants fan for not picking him. Yellow Snowman, was once reluctant, but now has immediately shifted loyalties to you. Driver, what it looks like. He's just like, yep, Giants fan's dead to me.
I guess. I don't know. I'm just afraid of what's going to happen over the course of the season. How sus is it going to get?
This is so funny. Kayla says quite possibly could be playing Rocket League at this moment, which I mean his name does have RL in it, so I would see that. Makes sense.
He got drafted early, doesn't have anything else to do.
Yeah. Kayla, 1v1 me, baby. Let's go. I'll take you. Yeah, I really don't know what Lakota's gonna pick at this point. I don't know if he should block off a tier 1 driver, if he should get that tier 5. I mean, tier 5 has quite a few drivers still open. Tier 1 is down to 4.
So
you're gonna get the last tier 2 guy.
Ooh.
I am. Mm-hmm.
So
I have entirely got rid of it. What's up, D?
I was just gonna say, so the strategy now is to cover off probably my teammate and then work into tier 5, but I don't know what's going through your mind. I don't see the vision that Com's playing here of just not getting any tier 6 drivers.
Yeah, I think that's a miscalculation.
Yeah, I don't see this one, but he did a great job just filling out every other tier, and I do commend him for that.
That's facts. We shall see what's gonna happen right here.
Lakota's having some service problems, but he wants a tier 5 good driver.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
I wonder which one he's gonna pick.
Do you think he'll pick
service
another
problems? Like he's not able to log in, kind of thing, and send messages.
Yeah, it's a connection thing.
Oh, gotcha.
Do you think Lakota will pick another rookie for tier 5?
I think he will, although I think he should, fill in a spot in tier 1 maybe. I know that's what I'm thinking. Like, get
At
at
this
least
point, I'm
one
leaving
slot
tier
filled
1
in, and
alone.
then go back to tier 5, and then just get the last tier 1 person.
Yeah. I think he might be just so pot committed to the strategy. He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna deal with it.
I agree. I think he's gonna go for tier 5, but I think he should go for tier 1.
Mm-hmm. Also, question for you, Mod. At what point do we have to move on to the next pick if we can't get an answer? I think
I was gonna say a minute or two here.
Yeah, we're
Boggs
about
is
3 minutes
typing
in.
here. See what he says.
Okay.
So
I say, if he doesn't put a pick in, I say we just skip over it and
let him double.
He'll just have to come back. Yeah, he'll
Yeah,
just have to
let
double
him
come
double.
back.
Yeah, I think that's fair. That's probably good. That's probably a good move. That lets me have some strats now. Okay, who am I gonna think of?
Looking a little
What do you
bit more
think?
forward, tier 3 is looking very slim for the choosing.
Master, you shut up.
Yeah,
You're putting
Pogs
bad
has yet to
juju in
pick
there. I don't want
anybody.
it.
I mean, honestly, if I were Pogs, I'd actually just go ahead and
Pogs
pick
is in
somebody in
trouble
tier
in tier
5.
3.
And just go ahead and pick that last person in tier 5, because there are only 3 slots left. Might as
Yeah.
well just take a tier 5, because there's still a good few slots remaining in there. So,
right.
Might as well fill that out and take the L in tier 3.
Yeah.
Tier 3 is already pretty stacked.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
seeing
So,
the
I mean-
list. So I don't think these guys will be top 5 at minimum. They may get into the top 10, but I don't think top 5 is very reachable for these guys. Prove me wrong, but that tier 3 is
know.
very stacked. It's pretty
Never
stacked
know.
already. I don't know.
What we get from Pogs when it comes to the answer?
1 minute warning here. We're moving on.
Yeah, gotcha. Let's hope he gets a chance. RIP rookie. I mean, he's had a pretty fun and electric draft so far. It's been cool to see what he's been picking. So I'm excited. Hopefully he does get a chance to grab one. If not, obviously we're gonna have to skip and give him a double next time around. Let's see what he's got. Cross fingers he can send something in. Let's hope. We're down to about 30 seconds now. Think so.
Oh, he's typing. Lakota's
Oh.
typing.
Oh,
Oh, close.
last second pick.
Shot clock buzzer beater.
He got it.
Hey, it's in.
He just wanted to add suspense. That's all that was.
He's gotten
He did it on
one.
purpose.
An
Perfect.
8-minute pick.
It's like the
He's-
stereotypical scenes in every action movie ever where there's like a big countdown. You stop it right at the 1.
Yep. Well, let's go ahead and show it up. Let's show this next pick.
Oh,
Okay, he's got Bouncy in tier 5.
I think that's a good pick.
Interesting strats. It could be a great strats. You never know.
Pogs has put his pick in.
Yeah, Pogs has put a pick. Let's just go ahead and show Pogs as well. Let's go ahead and jump into that guy. Pogs, what you got?
2 drivers that I think are very much great picks. I see why they're so late, but at this point, out of the options they have left, these are 2 pretty good picks.
Yeah, pretty decent. I know what my strats is going to be now.
So,
Okay, there it is. Yeah, I've already got my pick in there as well. I was ready to go on this guy. Had really, this was definitely the smart move for sure. Let's
Show it
go ahead
up.
and show it up. Let's show it up. Okay, I've grabbed a returning driver who's moved up a tier. I've grabbed Zoso.
yeah,
Tier 5.
that's good. That's
Yeah.
a good pick.
Yeah, definitely needed to be gone. He needed to be taken for sure.
Mm-hmm.
We got him, baby. Let's go, Zoso. Let's go cook, man. Let's get this thing. Grab myself Zoso. Now we're down into Mr. Barasara.
Buonasera.
Barasara.
I love how you said Barasara. Just completely but I
I
don't
have a
you know
couple
what?
directions I can go here.
Yeah. I think I know which direction you're gonna go, though.
Yeah, I don't
know
have to
which
go with one of them. I can wait for one more. So I'm gonna go with this. I think this might be a good shout. If he hasn't been taken, I hope he hasn't been taken already. If he did. Has he been taken, or is this a valid pick?
This is a valid pick.
Nice. I was a little worried, wasn't he?
Fox has thrown in the most savage roast without even roasting. He says, I would have taken Bouncy if that's a 26% finish rate. How have you statistically roasted somebody that hard? Jeez. That's brutal. But hey, we'll see what he's got. Yellow Snowman. Ooh, okay, he's done it. Grabbed MV1 in the Ferrari. Oh, sorry. I forgot to let you know.
You didn't say let's show it up.
My bad.
That was my
There it
bad.
is.
I misclicked.
No
It
worries.
was a misinput.
No worries. We're on the back end of the draft. Stuff happens. No worries, no worries. But there it is. Boom, boom. That's the MV1. Okay, and now we're on
I feel like he's the last one out of the low point scorers. I feel like he'll have a good chance of getting points some weeks, not all the weeks though.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, he's one you never know.
All right, I put my pick in.
All right, let's go ahead and show it up.
I also
Okay,
like this
there it is.
pick.
Yeah, that's solid.
That's a good pick.
That was good.
From a rookie.
He was the rookie that I was looking at. So that was a nice little grab right there. I wanted to go with experience, but he was one to worry about for sure. Now we're on to Jim with the double pick. Jim, I think he's going to leave his tier 1 up for grabs, and he's going to close up tier 6, is my guess.
Yeah, he should. I mean, there's not.
Yeah, I think so.
By the way, that was
You
what I
never
was
know.
thinking
Saying,
about.
I don't know what's going on. It's like I don't see the tier list like everybody in this call basically has a tier list in front of them. So
Except for you and Mage, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm kind of just sitting here watching what they're doing.
Yeah.
That's how I
Mage,
felt
what are you
last
thinking
season.
about some of these picks? Have you seen any that, like, in the last couple rounds that have been just like full howlers? Like, you're like, well, that was a bad move.
I mean, I have seen some picks here and there. I'm not gonna name any names, but please, some picks have just made me kind of question the strategy there.
Well, we'll see. I think I know where one person is going to go when it comes to of those who have yet to be drafted. We'll see. I'm almost 100% positive I know where this one person's going to go. Okay.
Jim has put his pick in.
Let's go ahead and show it up. Let's see what we got. Mickey G says, not knowing the AlphaTauri tier 5 guys is scaring me a little bit. That's funny. They could be. They look pretty scary. We got a tier 6 pick.
Animal to tier 6 is, I'd say, probably one of the better picks.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I just realized
On
one of the guys.
pure pace alone, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just got to keep it consistent. The next pick is in also for Jim, and I literally just am shocked that he's actually still here. Holy crap.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go ahead and show it up. That's a shocker.
I'm just as shocked as you. Bagoda for his teammate.
Bagoda. Yeah.
Yeah. If I didn't address tier 6 earlier, I would have taken him like in the last 2 rounds. But I took tier 6 early enough, so I didn't have to worry about it.
He was
fantastic.
Way before some of these rookies, though. To be honest.
Yeah. In my opinion.
Well, again, I don't see TTs, but
yeah,
still, like Bagoda's been around for a minute, and he is dependable. He's going to be there every Sunday. He's
there. Yeah. He always shows up.
Oh, go ahead.
As I say, he always shows up. That's important.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's kind of smart to go ahead and fill all those spots because tier 6 is by far the most open tier right now. So we'll get it while the bidding's
I've
good.
put my pick in.
All right, let's go ahead and show it up. Show me the money.
I also like this fan. This pick.
This
New York
I like
fan.
it. Nice. Yeah. That's a good one. Yeah, New York fan's such a nice guy too.
He is,
guys.
man.
He's living. He was literally watching the draft while he was driving league race. Fun fact. Yeah,
that's funny.
Fun fact. So, heck yeah, GG's. That's he's got some dedication. Yeah. Welcome to the squad, my friend. New York fan in tier 6 for the AlphaTauri. Be a good one. Now I've got my draft pick also in.
You went out of turn. You went out of turn.
Hey, I exist, sir.
Sorry.
He went out of turn.
What? That's funny.
Crazy.
There
now,
it is.
Now you take him.
Now you
can't.
take
Do it.
I can't.
No, that's why I put it in so fast. I couldn't address it anyways.
Arcady in the chat, McLaren Tier 1 looking pretty slow, not gonna lie.
Select nobody.
Fine.
That's
Wow,
funny.
already the smack talk, and we haven't even gotten to the season opener yet.
Yep.
The Alpine
And
tier 1
you're
All right.
better than
with
the Stinger
picking.
tier 1.
There it is. And finally it got taken. Thank you, Yellow, for doing this. Let's go ahead and
So
show it up.
happy.
Oh man, that's far
This
gonna get him this late. No
Great.
way.
I was looking at it. I'm like, why has he not been picked yet? This is such a good pick.
It's an OG.
Yes.
That's B Coles. He's back, guys. B Coles is back. B Coles was my first teammate ever in Moose Racing League. And it wasn't even because we were teammates for an entire season. He was my teammate for a single race, the season finale of season 1, which was my first race. Yeah. B Coles is a G. And then he ended up becoming my teammate as well for season 3, I want to say. Tier 1, when I got absolutely smoked in Tier 1. So, yeah, we love B Coles. B Coles is great. Welcome back, B Coles. I'm very happy to have you. My pick is the same one, obviously. So,
Well,
yeah.
That's insane that B Coles is still there that late, though. But
I know, I'm shocked. Yeah, that shouldn't have, you shouldn't have stuck there. Let's show it up. We got, I've got myself goods. Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you. Let's go ahead and show it up, but now it's there. We got Knight in Tier 4. Let's go. Knight, let's go cook. He's a move up as well.
Good. That's good.
Yeah, I just realized we have a lot of people from Tier 5 moving up.
Mm-hmm.
So that's interesting to see.
all right, someone in tier 5 needs to drop out, so I can not reserve and just say the hell of my job.
Also makes me very grateful I wasn't moved up because I would drown in Tier 4.
It would have been pretty gnarly. Pretty intense for sure.
Well,
we got this. Sammy says, good to be drinking for you again.
Pogs is up next, but
All right.
he has Tier 3, so he's going to get the last 2 of Tier 3.
Do we think?
Should we
I was
just-
gonna say, what
Depends
tier
who
do
you
you
want
think he's gonna pick?
first.
He
No
can't
idea.
pick anything else. So
Yeah.
Do you think we could just fill in both Tier 3 drivers right now?
He put his pick in.
Technically, he could, but let's go ahead and just do it in order properly. Let's go ahead and show it up. Show the pick. All right. There it is.
second
Finally,
to last
he's
tier
been
3
picked.
pick.
Senior Gary, who's had a bit of a fall from grace over the last few seasons. He's back, baby.
He's back at
Come on,
I
AMR.
still like the pick here, to be honest.
I'm
It's a good
surprised
spot.
I'm surprised it took that long for him to be picked, actually.
Right?
Yeah, it was between him and B Coles, but I wanted the B Coles story
Mhm.
on my team.
That OG. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's crazy. Gary,
Uh,
a few seasons ago, wasn't Gary like a first round draft pick a few seasons ago?
I want to say like he was a really early one, yeah.
Yeah, he's been early on before, so never know. But now we're on to
Just put
Lakota.
his pick in.
Let's show it up. And then after that, we're on to Sleepy Boy. So I wonder if he's still awake.
This
Dakota.
I think this is the best pick from the selection that they've got.
And I like how Sebi said it's good to be driving for you again, thinking he's going to be tier 2. Fucking tier 1, Sebi.
You know what? You know what? I'm actually gonna hop on board the Prime Sebi hype train that he's given himself.
I will also. He's been chat.
Outrage, he's pissed. all week he was like, I'm gonna go off in tier 2, and I just want to tell him
he
something
was so
badly.
excited. He's thinking,
But we
I'm gonna come
couldn't.
back, I'm gonna be in tier 2, and I'm gonna kill it. And then suddenly, hey buddy, you're being thrown into the wolves' den. Have
He
fun.
said, next time, don't tell people you're practicing. You put the wrong thoughts into Pogs' head.
Exactly. Silly Willy. What are you doing? Yeah, he's going to be great. He's going to be great.
He's already starting a hashtag.
Hashtag Sebi to tier 2.
Okay, Mr.
never.
Com, talking about going to sleep here, taking forever with your pick.
Yep, there it is, though.
You probably
He's got
did
it.
Fall asleep. Oh, never mind.
Let's go ahead and show it up. Sean Till is still up, 4 a.m. Just want to say. He's going for it. And we got a tier 6 pick. No stock. For Mr. Khan with Dito. There it is.
I don't
Okay.
have any words on this because he's a rookie and I don't think I've seen him yet. So
I haven't seen him.
it's gonna be interesting to say the least.
Yeah, we shall see. Dan, thanks for joining the pit crew, man. And late night too, 3:30 a.m. for you. Let's go. KC says Dito is Dido's alt. That's funny.
That's
pretty good. That's pretty good. It could be. You never know. It was sandbag the crap of that's for sure. You never know though. Well, now we're down to
Really,
Mr.
Dido was
Moneygram.
tier 6 last. Wasn't Dido tier 6 last time he raced?
Yeah, he was.
Oh my gosh.
But he did show up anymore.
Talk about
to the ban.
falls.
Yeah. The conspiracy. Could be. Well, now, hey, we got another pick. We got Hassan. Go ahead and show Haas's pick. Show it up. This is smart the way that he chose this as well. I was gonna order to show it.
Right. This is
yeah.
good.
Haas has grabbed himself another rookie, Mr. Viper Swiper. Wait,
He's
not
not
a
a rookie.
Not,
Yep, sorry.
No,
Not a rookie.
He raced,
He
last
raced
season.
with Jim.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
he was
yes.
getting better throughout the season.
Right.
It was a pretty tough start to the beginning of the season, but he definitely came up a little bit from the beginning.
Well, hey, let's hope his season gets even better going into season 10. Let's see what he's got. And we got Giants fan also already with his pick ready to go.
Yep.
Let's send it. Go ahead and show it up. Giants fan with another tier 6 pick. He's got himself your grandma. Great name too.
That's a great name. Yeah, it's up there.
Yep.
All I'm just
a good name,
imagining
but it's
is
not a
like
good name
just
for racing.
all I'm just imagining is like full racing sims at like the highest quality tier that you could possibly provide, and behind the wheel is just a granny.
Pick
There's
number
one person-
100 coming up.
Yeah, there's one person that's still not picked yet. I don't know how they haven't gotten picked over a lot of these people that just got picked. I do not
Right.
get this.
Is he a tier 5 guy?
It is tier 6. There's
Yeah.
no shot
There's
that they
no,
haven't been picked.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, why has he lasted this long?
Yeah, this is silly. This is silly. Well, we'll see when they get picked. I'm just gonna say that's a steal. For this on, like they've proven themselves 2 seasons in a row. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it. Find out. We'll find out.
Next episode.
There goes.
If I do this
Minico.
next season, this next season, I need the tier list prior.
Minico
First
has taken his picks, and Minico, let's go ahead and show his first pick first. Let's show it up. Let's show it up.
Wait a minute.
Oh, we're waiting a minute.
Wait.
Um.
Yeah, they put it in. He can't choose. That's incorrect. That is a.
He can't
invalid.
take. Okay, he tried to draft a tier 3 guy, but he already has tier 3 full.
Yeah, that was an invalid pick.
Jeez. Let's go ahead and show the other one. Then.
Yeah, that is a
Fair.
valid pick.
Let's show the other one. Yeah.
All right.
Let's go ahead and show the other one. Don't worry about that, guys. Slight technical difficulties. No worries. No worries.
Homer.
No, you're giving it.
There you go.
That's Homer, dude.
That's who we were
Homer
talking
for 6.
about. Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, he should have been way. That's not who
I
you're
think
talking
so.
about?
Nope.
It's not Homer.
He
I
should
don't
have been
think
gone way earlier than this.
No.
There's no way this person's still available. There's no shot, dude. This is so silly. Like, how do people
Well, it's
not
the
check
last tier
score?
6 guy. It's the last tier 6 guy then.
I know. You'll see. I don't know how people don't
Calm
check
has to
scores
get 'em,
before they
so-
do these drafts. What it looks like, because it literally looks like people just like ignore the score. Like, I do not get this one. But you know what? Calm
Alrighty.
just got steal. So good for him.
Last round is underway.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is. Let's go ahead and show it up. Tier 4 pick. Show it up for Mr. Minico.
It's JBTC.
There he is.
I think this is a little bit too late. I think he should have been picked earlier, in my opinion. Just
Well,
saying.
let's see what he's got.
Well,
Never know.
on pace, he's like top 7,
Yeah.
I'd say. But I don't know what it is. It's bad luck, mistakes. If I had an extra tier 4 slot, I would 100% take him though. But
Right.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Yeah, he had potential for sure.
McLaren's is in.
Well, it looks like
Yep.
yeah, we're in the next one. Let's go ahead and show it. Lomaka. There it is.
Nope.
Good pick right there. He's got Luke Morris, tier 5. Oh, almost.
I think we're good.
Yeah, we're good. I thought Kiss had a tier 5 guy and it overwritten that or whatever, but it was.
Gotcha.
It's my eyes deceiving me.
There it is.
I haven't seen Luke race in what, like 2 seasons, 3 seasons?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
I remember
when he was here.
Yeah, I remember
He
watching.
pieced out fast.
He didn't. He wasn't in the bottom 10. I remember that. Like I was watching during season 7, and then I joined season 8. And Luke, I'm pretty sure he was in there, and he was pretty quick. So I'm surprised he's gotten this far. I guess people haven't remembered him. So this is surprising.
Kiss has put his pick in.
Hey, let's go ahead and see Kiss's pick. Yeah, we're down to the final round, guys. This is where we're just filling out the grids effectively, and a lot of people have basically the last person of their tier, but this is not one of the last ones of the tier. So let's show this up. See what it's got.
It's Omarmo from tier 5.
There it is. Omarmo. So he was not the final tier 5 pick because, of course, Yellow Snowman's not going to get the final tier 5 pick. But we are on to the final tier 6 pick now for Calm. And again, I do not get how this is the final tier 6 pick. I don't get it personally. Let's go ahead and show it up. Let's show the final tier 6 pick. Look at this. Should have been picked way earlier.
Honestly, if you ask me.
Yeah, dude. It's like if I show you guys my draft list, they're the 4th tier 6 driver for me on the draft list. The level of dedication and hard work this person puts in is a whole nother. It's exceptional. Centaur finally getting picked. That's silly. Yeah. Big steal for Calm though.
30 points in last season. 30 points at the last pick.
Dude,
you kidding me?
Like, dude, do you guys not look at the scoreboard? What are you doing? Yeah, but you know what? That's everybody else's loss and Calm's gain. So GG's to Calm.
Yeah.
Lakota has put his pick in.
Now I can go to sleep.
Lakota. The second last tier 1 driver. Let's see who he grabs. Let's see who he gets.
I hate misclicking, but
that means we're gonna have a tier 1 driver for the the final pick.
Most relevant or Mr. Relevant.
Yeah,
Mr. Relevant.
I know who that guy is. I know who that guy is. It's gonna be a funny moment. When
this is gonna be so funny.
Yeah, it's gonna be really funny. Actually, you're right. Aimer has been picked for tier 1. There it is. He's been put in there.
Got his forced pick in.
There it is, and I've also got mine as well. Let's go ahead and show Pogs. Show it up. This is so funny. For the person that ends up being Mr. Relevant, it's pretty funny.
Beast 94, the last tier 3 pick.
Tier 3 finally been done.
Knowing Sketchy, I imagine the moment he saw that he was picked last, he would just say, "Yeah, I expected this."
But how do you know it's gonna be Sketchy Bull? He might not have signed up for full time.
No,
he could be tier 2. You never know. He could be tier 2. You never know.
He might be tier 2.
Let's show up your pick, huh?
Let's go ahead and show it. Yeah, let's do it. Show it up.
It's Lost Yuki in tier 2.
It is Lost Yuki.
So Sketchy is definitely not. So.
The inside information.
No, we think he's just doing some subtraction of possible scenarios. And we're on to Yellow Snowman and his 4th pick as well.
Wow, I'm actually going to be racing alongside Sketchy in tier 5. That's crazy.
That's funny. There it is.
Let's go ahead. That's what I'm taking.
Yeah, let's show it up. Let's show up tier 5. Yellow Snowman, who's your pick?
Sketchy. I can't believe Sketchy's going to Ferrari.
That's great ace.
Great ace.
Hey, there he is.
And I don't mind that for a forced pick.
That is a pretty good forced pick. I'm not gonna lie.
I can coach that guy.
Heck yeah.
Absolutely. It's definitely doable. Now, the next one, I mean, we technically don't even need. I mean, Mod, you can just put it in because we already know what it's going to be.
So, pick.
Send it. Yeah, your final pick. Go ahead and show it up, Mod.
Smooth operator. Smooth.
Wait, I knew somebody was going to do it. I knew somebody was going to.
I had to.
Yeah,
come on.
We had to. Of course. He's in, baby.
I like the pick just because of his name.
Yes. I mean, I haven't.
He's also
honestly,
pretty fast.
He's one of the ones that. Yeah, he's pretty good for his year. I haven't looked too hard into his time trials. Honestly, a lot of the rookies, you could probably tell from my draft strategy. I hardly even looked at the rookies honestly much at all.
You don't have you have one rookie and it was a forced pick.
Is Smooth Operator a rookie?
Yes.
It's only fitting that he starts at the Red Bull Junior team like Signs did.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, Signs arc. Well, you know what, guys?
Signs
We need to be
arc.
ceremonious about this one because now we're on Mr. Irrelevant. And you know what? Of all the people to get this is the funniest person to get this one because he has the best sense of humor about everything. He's a hilariously wonderful person too. He's like so nice. Is the best part about it. Is like he's literally a great person, and
he is not great. He's not a great person when he plays Smash Bros. He is
that's
a
fair.
terrible person in that game.
Probably ruthless in that, but you know what? In F1 and as a person, he's a phenomenal person, and I'm excited to announce. Let's go ahead and show it up. Who Mr. Irrelevant is? It is none other, and I'll bet everybody in chat has figured it out. None other than Sketchy Boy.
Sketchy.
Wait, Yellow, didn't he do a procession lap with you?
We did a final on the last lap of the season. We were both out of the points. We did like a very slow final procession lap. That wasn't even caught on stream, by the way. No one cared enough to look at it. We gave like a minute and a half, like the slowest lap you'll ever see.
Which, by the way, if that doesn't scream irrelevant to anybody, I don't know what else does. That's so funny.
I kind of feel bad for Sketchy because I mean, like I talk with him on the regular, and he's like, "Oh, look, I'm gonna be the last guy picked in Tier 1. Watch," and then I feel so bad because it's confirmed. But it's even worse. He's the last guy picked in the draft in general. Like,
look,
Sketchy down at this point. Like,
if it's any consolation, Sketchy, it was between you and somebody else to go to Tier 2. You just weren't that guy.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. That's the worst part. You're just not that guy, you know? Not that guy, pal.
Yellow Snowman was in that TP chat fighting for himself. Like, no.
Believe it or not, it wasn't me. It was somebody
Yellow was
else.
pretty comfy. Yellow was pretty comfy Tier 2, I'm gonna be honest. He was like, oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, there was somebody else for sure. This is a really fun one. Yep. Silla says he qualified P7, P8 all season. He's not that bad, which is exactly the point. That's why he stayed. Sketchy, stop being good at qualifying. Yeah, exactly. Stop being actually bad.
Sketchy, just throw quality. Just throw quality every time. That's all you have to do.
Just be trying to draft.
Throw one season.
Well, that is, guys, that's our draft. Holy smoke, Rolly. We've actually made it through the entire draft. And we've drafted 110 different players to Moose Racing League's full tiers tonight. We've got the McLaren team of Giants fan, Double A's, Try, Dreams, Process, Echo Alex, Jordan, Kamau, Vince Sexy, Luke Morris, J-Mo, and Your Grandma in the McLaren team. Oh, I totally skipped the Red Bull team. Minico, Boss Cookie, Beatnik, Ardell, Fatweed, Technic Speedy, Harry Sutton, JB, Mock Mage, John Deswork, Rusty, and Homer. Then we've got the Kiss My Axe team in the Haas of Estenbot, Snakey, Razel, Mr. Fake Mano, Kiss My Axe, Broader, X-Men, Sniper, Cartman, Nathan WS, Omarmo, Snoop Francis, and Viper Swipe. Com has selected for the Mercedes team Arcadia, Turtle himself, Chazzy as his teammate, CJT, Henry, Yoga, Sandman, Toast, Cobb, Dito, and Setar. Lakota, our rookie team principal, has picked a lot of rookies. Rich Sebi and Gamer take up Tier 1. Then a rookie Tier 2, Avira, Braided Axe, Akela down the mech, Lakota, his rookie teammate, Nigel, Benzo, Bouncy, Rookie Zona, Rookie Monster Jammers. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 rookies in a team. Hogs and the Aston Martin has grabbed himself Drix and Xylo. That's a crazy Tier 1. Graybush and 50. That's a ridiculous Tier 2. Gary and Beast in Tier 3. Taylor and MVA in Tier 4. Nikki G and JTB Drippin in Tier 5. And Pogs and TJ brand new to the league in Tier 6. I myself have gone with a single rookie solution with Bob's and Mark 7 Hitch in Tier 1. Happy Like Pies and my only rookie, Mr. Lost Yuki in Tier 2. Myself and Ketchin in Tier 3. D-Master and Knight riding out Tier 4. Dutchy and Zoso in Tier 5. And Nate OG and Matt coming out Tier 6. Snowman has grabbed himself Marcus Libs and MV1 for Tier 1 himself, finally going down to Tier 2, and shanked again. Sako, his best boy, Mr. Cousin, and wonderful friend. And B. Coles in Tier 3. Shantilla and Old School in Tier 4. Norbash and Great Ace in Tier 5. And Great Ghost Rider and Michigan Fan in Tier 6. The last two teams, Mod and the AlphaTauri has grabbed himself Axis and Supply Raptor in Tier 1. City of R and Stig in Tier 2, who moved down. Mod and KDM in Tier 3. Amoebanator and Smooth Operator in Tier 4, Jake Laser and I2 Terms in Tier 5, and Sergeant Milk and New York Fan in Tier 6. Three rookies right there for Mod, so quite a few rookies as well. And Don't Blink and Sketchy Bull joined the Alpha Romeo team with Just Raged in Tier 1, followed up with LT45 and Simon Colston, Land Sharky and MB Jacobson, Golden Drift and Drunk Shamrock come out in Tier 4. Jim Just Raged and Midnight Killer make up Tier 5, and Animal and Bugata are the final 2 drivers announced for the night. They're here in Tier 6. It's going to be a freaky, fun season. Season 10 is looking spicy quick in all these tiers. Very competitive. It's going to be a blast. Roles will be given out quickly, probably by the end of the day tomorrow. So get ready for them. Mod sometimes stays up till 6 in the morning on draft night and just ends up doing them all. So you might even see them tonight. You never know. But definitely be on the lookout for those things. I really appreciate everybody for hanging out and watching and having a good night tonight. I hope you guys all have a blast. Thank you so much to all of our super chatters, new members, and everybody for gifting tonight. You guys are freaking amazing. Before we get out of here, I got to ask my fellow panelists. Let's start with D-Master. Which team is going to cook this season?
Of course, we got to go with our own team. Me and you, Punju, we're going to get it.
Good answer.
The only answer. The only answer I could give.
The only answer. There it is. Yep. Yeah. Let's see if Mock Mage follows up that bias. Mock Mage, which team is going to win? Is it going to be Red Bull?
In my totally, completely, and utterly unbiased opinion, I am all for the Red Bull agenda. But if I had to pick outside, I actually really love that Haas lineup. Like, I think Haas has a surprisingly good group, and I think they'll be able to put in some work.
It is a full grid of wild cards, in my opinion. So they're a fun one to watch. I'm excited. Yellow, how are you feeling about your team and also your fellow competitors? Who do you think is your biggest rival?
My team, I'm not going to sit here and say we're going to win anything right now. It's just a matter. I think everyone did a pretty good job. I mean, I don't think there's like one trash team from what I can see so far. Like, I feel like most teams did a pretty good job. No one really screwed anything up. If I had to pick one preseason pick to win the title, would be Pogs' squad. I think he has the minerals on that team to do it.
Yes.
The top is
really good lineup.
The top is really nice. The bottom has some sleeper picks that could work out. Especially JT. I'm looking at him in Tier 5.
Taylor.
If he can get his act together and win some races, you never know. Could happen. But as for my team, I think we're not going to finish trash. I think we'll be like at least mid-table. All right. Like, I didn't do anything of utterly stupid besides maybe
setting yourself some realistic expectations.
That's about it. Yeah, and I don't want to have a clip made later where I say, "Oh, we're gonna win the whole thing," and then end up in 10th.
Mm-hmm.
Why not? It's funny.
Yeah, it's fun. Exactly. Now, Toby, which one of these tiers or which one of these teams are you looking at and be like, "Ooh, that's a scary quick one," and maybe some people aren't talking about it yet?
See, that's the thing about me. I get to be completely unbiased this season because I'm not on a team. I'm still sticking Giants and Pogs. I think probably have two of the best well-rounded teams out of everybody.
Yeah,
I'm kind of
in terms of
bottom of the barrel. I'm kind of worried about Lakota in his first season.
He's gambling. He's gambling hard.
And I'm worried about Calm because, like we said, Calm's doing a lot of more vibe picks than anything. Yeah. I think I'm taking Giants and Pogs.
Yeah,
we're gonna be fighting up front.
Yeah, if Lakota's gambling this hard, I really think he should have just gone with the Steak F1 team at that point.
Well, I'm gonna put my 2 cents in this. I think that outside of my own team, which I definitely am pretty dang confident in. The one who hasn't gotten much attention in this draft, but I think is sneaky good, is Jim Just Raged. He doesn't have somebody that I say it's a flop. He genuinely has a no flopper, in my opinion. Even his, farther out of the end draft picks are still going to be pretty solid. I don't think he's going to have a single one of his team members do worse than like 12th in their own individual championship, which is scary. That's pretty scary. So, we'll see. I think he is a pretty dangerous consistency picker, and he's one that can put it down. Harry says no Red Bull mentioned. I mean, obviously Mock Mage mentioned Red Bull, so they're quick. But I think there's a lot of ups and downs within Red Bull. I think it's a very bipolar team. So
I want to say
we'll see what they can do.
I want to say I picked my team, but if I had to pick another team, I would go for Mod. AlphaTauri is looking pretty strong in the midfield, like tier 2, tier 3, and tier 4. those 3 tiers are scary fast. Jake Laser in 2 terms, I don't know their pace yet, but Jake Laser is pretty quick. He was keeping up with me, so tier 5 could even be in that conversation. Axis got moved up from tier 2, so we know he's pretty competitive. So I'm also gonna give some love to AlphaTauri here. They've got a pretty solid team, and I'm seeing a lot of AlphaTauris up there.
Yeah, their tier 2 is
scary.
That's so unfair, dude.
It's
so unfair. That's thoroughly OP. Like, that's a really good tier 2. So yeah, you guys are scary. You and Pogs are like, oh, that's just unreal. That's cool.
Yeah,
we're gonna have a good time getting murked. And then also the Red Bull tier 2 actually is pretty solid too. Ardell, I know to be very fast and beat Nick, brand new to the league, but he's got a lot of fire. So I'm stoked to see what he's got.
Yeah, I think Red Bull's tier 5 team is also really, really good.
No.
Oh, do you now? Huh.
Yeah.
Weird. Why do I say that?
I don't know. I just get a good feeling from it.
Weird. Wonder why you say that. Well, guys, no, seriously, I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, for everybody that watched tonight, I hope you guys all had a wonderful time. Thank you so much for joining us here for the final Moose Racing League draft. So not the final, the final moment of the Moose Racing League draft. No, we got so many more of these to go, guys. Don't you worry. We're actually gonna start doing 4-week seasons, so we're gonna do drafts every 4 weeks. Get ready for it.
That would be nuts.
No, please, God, no. Please, God, no. But no, it's we're into the new era. We're into the double digits of seasons. This is crazy. We're at season 10 already. I do remember, 3 years ago, and 3 years and 15 days ago, I was doing my first race here at Moose Racing League. My 3-year anniversary was like a few weeks before Christmas, I want to say, or maybe like the week before Christmas. And it's been a wild 3-year ride. And to see where we're at now, and see how much you guys all enjoy the league and find it to be a home for your video gaming, it's a great privilege and honor, and I really appreciate everybody for enjoying it as much as you do and putting all the time and effort and love that you do into this league. So thank you to everybody. Seriously, it's been a blast tonight. We're gonna get out of here. I need you guys all to do me a favor, as always. Keep being wonderful and keep making the world a better place. Any last words for my co-host before we get out of here?
Yeah, I gotta say, it's honestly kind of incredible. Not many leagues can say that they made it 10 seasons and are better than ever. And honestly, that's kind of a testament to just how incredible this league is and everybody else in it. So, I had to say it's been a blast, and I think it's going to continue to be a blast.
Yeah, it's only going to get better.
For me, I miss all of you guys. I miss racing against you guys every Sunday. I will be around as much as possible to do comms and reserve whenever I can. And MRL is hands down the best racing league I've ever been a part of. I was doing 4 leagues at once at one point, and I got into MRL. And I got into MRL, and I was like, okay, well, nothing compares to this. And this is the only one I race now for, 4 seasons?
Yeah. 6, dude.
I mean... Yes, 6 seasons, but I'm saying is for 4 seasons now, it's been the only league I race in. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I was actually burned pretty badly by a previous league, and I told myself, well, this is going to be the last league I ever join. This is a make or break. And considering I'm still here, I think you know which one that turned out to be. So.
Yes, sir.
I'm the newest guy here. I'm literally the rookiest of us 6, I mean, including mod, and it's the best league. I literally have no complaints, and I don't think any league compares to how good you feel as a rookie coming in. You feel appreciated, and like being drafted is such a good feeling that I don't think any league has ever compared to that. Just releasing a roster does not feel the same as having this great of a system that we get to enjoy every season. And I really, really appreciate all of Pog's, Mods, and Punju's work behind the scenes and all the stewards and everything. There just isn't enough appreciation to all the work that goes into it, and everyone's efforts is only shown by the drivers who race season on season on season, who keep coming back, and that's just the best thing I can say.
Thanks, man. That's very sweet from all you guys. You guys are way too nice. Thank you, guys. Well, hey, let's go ahead and get out of here and let everybody go to sleep. Thank you again, everybody. You guys are wonderful. We'll see you on Sunday, the opening round here at season 10. Adios, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.